time for the Straight Up Wrestling Show.
Whoa, sorry, y'all. I'm sitting up here talking, guys. Didn't have the sound on or whatever. I was on mute. Sorry about that. Will Rally Sports said, "Are you on mute, Harry?" Yes, I was. Wow. AJ Skills, Chris and Harry tonight on SmackDown. Chelsea Green versus Mil Yim in a street fight later on tonight. AJ Skills, Chris and Harry, LA Knight versus Shinsuke Nakamura for the United States Championship later on tonight on Friday Night SmackDown. Will Rally Sport, hi, Harry, Chris. Lucas says, howdy. Send a link or else. Will Rally Sports said, there's no sound unless it's just me. Wasn't just you. Armor Clark says, what's up, Harry and Christopher? How are y'all doing this evening? I'm doing pretty good. Watching SmackDown. I'm finally over this flu, bronchitis, bored, bug. Can't wait to see this after Elimination Chamber. B90. Christopher Burton says, Harry, are you on mute? Yes, sir, I was. All right. Lucas says, hello. Will Rally Sport, I thought it was just me. You hate to like me. I can't hear anything. Yeah. Hi, Lucas says. Alma says, Harry, Christopher, can you hear us now? Mag says, greetings, Harry, in the Straight Up Wrestling universe. WCW launched their new YouTube channel today. I'm loving it. Yeah, I heard they did. Might have checked that out. Black Range 7920 says, what's up? 20 of Good Kind Master CSX 2025 says, no! All right, Lucas said you didn't say a word about the link. No, I haven't, Lucas. All right, so we checking out Randy Owens and see what he got to say. Not Randy Owens, Randy Orton. The heck, man? Kevin Owens, Randy Owens. What in the world? Why in the world I'm calling it Randy Owens? Packed house. Not surprising though in Canada. Will, how you doing, Will? Lucas says, send link. Yes or no? I need to know. No. Not right now. Lucas said, okay. Well, Rally Sport, we didn't hit the first 5 minutes of the stream, Harry. Just to let you know. I know, Rally. I know, brother. Sorry about that. I was talking away, too. Didn't know everything was on mute. Sorry about that. To be honest with you, I don't really know if I really want to see a Randy Orton versus Kevin Owens feud right now. I don't really know if I entertain that. If that's what I want to see. But if that's what they give us, that's what they give us. But I don't know if I want to see that right now. Chris said, I knew you was muted. Laugh out loud. Will Rally Sport. SmackDown should be good. Jade on show. Yeah, Cody on show. 2 title matches. Darren Philadelphia. Harry SmackDown. Okay, cool. Thank you. Will Rally Sport. Raymond says, hello, Harry and the Straight Up Wrestling family. What's up, Ray? But I mean, I'm being straight up with you. I do not want a Randy Orton, Kevin Owens feud. I just don't. It just seems so WWE right now. It seemed like a 2022 feud, 2022, maybe early 2023, something that should have happened or already done happened. That's what it seems to me. And I just, oh gosh, man. I just think this is something that they should be over with. I'm not intrigued by it. Black Rain says, why do you think Rhea dropped the title? I am not sure, Black Rain 7920. Will Riley Sport, hi everyone in chat. All right, Lucas said, I saw a train today. Congratulations, Lucas. I know that's your thing. But I have no clue, Black Rain 7920. I'm shocked that she dropped the title. They have a lot of women there to vie for that title, I can tell you that. And maybe they want to put everybody in the mix and have them in the mix for the title, or they was telling her eventually that they're going to put it on Charlotte and she don't like it. That could be the reason. Who knows? Will Riley Sport, did you see the start of SmackDown? Drew beat up Priest. Yeah, okay, Priest versus Drew at Mania. Then looks like I also think LA Knight, new champ tonight. He probably will end up beating Shinsuke. They're not doing anything with Shinsuke as the champ. They're not propelling him. They're not making him look like he's something great. They're not making him look great like they should. You know, they have a great mood on their hands, but they are not using him in that way. So I wouldn't be surprised they take the title off of him. And I'm going to be straight honest with you right now. I think TKO Holdings is going for who's ever popular at the time. Who's the most popular? They are going with not who's the best talent. They are going popularity. This is a popularity thing with TKO Holdings because let's face it, they are not a wrestling company. They don't look at it that way. They just look at who pops the fans. That's what I'm saying right now. Will Rally Sport. Who pops the fans, and that's what TKO Holdings is going to go with. And, you know, I would not be surprised that you will see, soon you'll see Jey Uso with one of the titles. I would not be shocked because I definitely think they're going with who's the most popular. And Cody, yeah, I don't know if Cody, he may lose the belt to John Cena, but I see Cody taking that title back sometime within the year. Within 2025 or at the end of 2025, he'll take it back because he's very popular. And they going with whoever's popular. AJ Skills, hey, Harry, I hear Monday Night Raw may be going back to USA channel. I wouldn't be shocked, AJ Skills, wouldn't be shocked at all, especially while Netflix is getting into the live game, the live sports game. Yeah, they will not need WWE and, you know, going forward. It was a money-losing deal for them in the first place, but it's even more of a money-losing deal because they're not getting the numbers to pretty much hold up what they thought they was going to get from them. So we'll be shocked to be back on Monday Night Raw, straight up. But it's definitely not getting the worldwide numbers that they thought it was going to get. And USA has more leverage if they go back to USA than they had last time. Because USA wouldn't give them the number. They wouldn't give them the money that they wanted. They definitely not going to give them the money this time if they have to crawl themselves back over to USA. Now, I'm sure other people will bid for them. If Netflix drops them, other people will bid for the WWE. It's a valuable asset. There's no doubt about that. But that money that they got for Netflix, I thought it was way over. I think they are way overpaid as far as Netflix. But Netflix wanted it because it's live. It's a live like sporting event, sports entertainment. So that's the reason they wanted it. Will Riley Sport, that was a shock. EO new champ. I think Bianca new champ. Mania myself. Nope. I wouldn't be surprised at that either because, like I said, it's all about popularity. And Bianca is very popular. One of the most popular champs that they've ever had. Very popular. It depends on where she was at. And, you know, when people got tired of it, they was tired of it. She lose a little bit of popularity. She always gains it back. So very popular champion, and I just don't think there's a woman that's more popular than her. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised she's new champ by Mania. Christine says, "Hey Harry, how are you? Ohio in the house. Yeah, Ohio is in the house. What's up, Christine, saucy girl? John Smith, are you paying tribute to Cena? Cause we can't see you. Laugh out loud. No, you can't see me, John Smith. Man, I don't even want to be on camera. I am so flipping tired, brother. I am very tired. So I decided just to go. Pretty much I took a nap before I did this, and I said, look, I'm just gonna go straight. I'm gonna go straight. All night audio, and that's just gonna have to be it. I definitely want to be, on live because we get more. People stay longer when you on live when they can see your face. But yeah, right now I'm not gonna do that. I'm just basically tired, man. Very tired. McClark. Oh wow, what a promo. 3 stars. Yeah, I give it a thumbs up. 3 thumbs up. McClark gives it. Black Rain says Netflix needs to get Major League Baseball since ESPN threw them to the curb. Laugh out loud. Yep. Let's see. Christine Saucy Girl, we have Snow here. Oh, and yeah, Netflix, I think baseball would do well on Netflix, Black Rain. To tell you the truth, I mean, I think it'd do well. They would get older. They would get some more older customers to sign back up with Netflix or sign with Netflix if they got Major League Baseball. Mag says, Christine Saucy Girls, greetings to our Ohio chapter. All right, John Smith said, well, we appreciate you being here, brother. No, appreciate it. I appreciate you guys being here with me. I appreciate you, ladies and gentlemen, all of you being here, rocking with the Straight Up Wrestling family, the Straight Up Wrestling universe tonight. Appreciate it. Christine says, greetings, Mag. Oh, man. But yeah, it's everything right now. We're building up to WrestleMania, and pretty much I'm glad that it's basically coming and they get it over with, to tell you the truth, because one thing I will say about wrestling is it seemed like the storylines of everything is pretty much leans towards the premium the pay-per-views, the premium live events, that's what everything leans to. The pay-per-views, you have a pay-per-view from AEW this weekend. So that right there is something else to pretty much you pretty much every time you turn around, there's a pay-per-view. And in my opinion, it loses its meaning because we have so many of them. Now, WrestleMania is still something special, but I think that has even lost a little luster to me. In my opinion, it's lost a little luster because it seemed like these things come up back to back to back to back. And then when you take things like Royal Rumble, you take SummerSlam, and you take these other ones that's close in name or close in prestige as WrestleMania, it kind of brings WrestleMania down a notch. Now, when you had 4 a year, WrestleMania just seemed so big. It was the conclusion. It was the playoff. It was the majors of their pay-per-view season. It was their Super Bowl, and man, that's what I want them to get back to. It needs to mean a whole lot to us, except for, hey, this is what we're aiming for all years to get to WrestleMania, or this is what we're aiming to all year to get to this Money in the Bank. It just, people are all into that, and I think it takes away from everything, the creativity, and it gives them room to put us in a different time frame instead of having us think and pretty much demand those guys be creative and give us storylines and things like that. The storyline becomes the pay-per-views, the premium live events. That's what the storylines is. And I don't like it. I do not like what they're doing. All right, Alma said we may get some snow and rain all night into the day tomorrow. Wow. Alma says, what's up, Mag and Saucy Girl B90? Christine says, been watching some really good ladies basketball. Yeah, have the tournament, SEC tournament started yet. It's in my hometown. It's in Greenville. So, I mean, I all actuality want to go, and I might go 1 or 2 nights. So, yeah, it's in Greenville. So I might go to a couple games. Yeah, it's in me and Chris's hometown. Let me check that out. SEC tournament. Man, it says, greetings, Alma. Okay, the SEC tournament starts tomorrow. Wow. Wow. Both days I probably got have something going on. Maybe I'll go Sunday. But me and Chris, we supposed to go to a wrestling, go see wrestling Sunday night in Greenville. I don't know if I'm gonna do that. I may go watch basketball. I may go watch women's basketball. I don't know. I may opt out. Saturday night, I know we're going to. I will be down in East Denali, Georgia, Saturday night. So all I gotta say is wow. Yeah, I know, Christine. The ACC tournament is in Greensboro. I was in Greensboro yesterday. I'm definitely not going to Greensboro. I mean, I don't care nothing about the ACC tournament. I don't know nothing about their teams this year. The SEC. If I say ACC, SEC. That's South Carolina's my team. So, can I see some tickets here? Pretty decent prices. Christine is cracking up. Even though Clemson is right down the road from us. You know, that's not my team. That's our arch rival. Yep, Gamecocks. That's me. That's my school. Wow. Oh, nice drop kick, baseline drop kick from Tiffany Stratton on Chris Girl. A dewdrop. Well, like they got to a match pretty quick. Well, it's 23 minutes into the show. So I won't say pretty quick. Oh, dewdrop caught Tiffany. Oh, man, just tossed her outside of the ring. I know you follow him, Christine. I know that. We appreciate it, too. Y'all have a great team this year. Those Fighting Irish, well, they every year. Women's Fighting Irish basketball team is very good. But yeah, definitely looking forward to a great show tonight. Like I said, hey, these people they love for you to show yourself. All right, Christine said we beat Cal tonight. Okay, cool. I was thinking about to say y'all go. You say y'all beat USC tonight. University of Southern Cal, not University of Southern California, not University of South Carolina. USC, our Gamecock USC, but yeah, USC that they have a really good, very very good team. They got Juju Watkins. You got people out there thinking Juju is going to be just as big as Caitlin coming into the WNBA. I do not think so. I'm gonna say that right now. I do not think so. But she will cause a buzz, though. Yep, Christine says no. Yeah, you're exactly right, Christine. No, she won't be. All right. Well, what was AEW this past weekend? AEW, yeah, AEW did 600,000 as far as this Wednesday night. AEW Dynamite, their ratings they did 600,000, and they said it's the lowest that they've ever done as far as age groups, as far as in the age segment between 1849, it was the lowest that they've ever done. One thing that people are coming out here talking about AEW, they talking about who cares about the Nielsen ratings now. It's about they're being on Max, that everybody's over there on Max watching them. I don't know what in the world people are talking about. I mean, I'm gonna be straight honest. I wish wrestling fans would be honest and not putting anybody down, AEW fans down or anything like that. I just want them to be honest with themselves. It's not that they put them on streaming and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of thousands of fans, more fans showed up and decided to say, "Hey, I'm gonna be watching AEW over on Max, on HBO Max." That's the way the fans are acting, and that's not true. There's no flipping way that they're gonna have the same numbers. They still have the same numbers that they had before they went to Cinemax. I mean, before they not Cinemax, but went to HBO Max. They are still rocking with the same numbers on HBO Max, and their numbers didn't split or anything. I do not think they picked up any fans going over to Max on HBO, because if they did, HBO will be talking about that right now. I wish fans, I wish wrestling fans, AEW, WWE wrestling fans in general, I wish wrestling fans would come to a sense of reality and be truthful about the product that we're watching. Be truthful about the sport that we are consuming. But wrestling fans, I really do. I think a sense of reality is not there with some wrestling fans. Not saying we're saying all, and it's just some wrestling fans, and that's including me and Chris, because we all in this together. But I think we have a warped sense of reality and try to make this sport out to be bigger than what it actually is. And WWE fed that to the fans, that it's bigger than it's ever been. And touting all the numbers that they get when they go to these different places, go to different arenas and say, "Oh, it's the biggest live gate we've had." I'm like, wow, is that live gate the biggest you've had because that's the most fans you've gotten in that arena, and inflation is through the roof? So tickets are so much higher than what they were in the past. So it's the biggest live gate on a Monday Night Raw, the biggest live gate for a SmackDown, or the biggest live gate in one of these arenas that's not a stadium. Pretty much basically fooling people. But let's get on back to this match. All right, man, Dewdrop just missed. Wow, nice. This is ridiculous, though. I don't think Tiffany should have really won that match. Yeah, Christine says she doesn't have Caitlin's arrogance either. No, she don't. All right, Lucas said I waited, so link now. No, I'm not sending the link, Lucas. No. Maybe we send that a little bit later. Okay, we got Charlotte Flair in here attacking. Oh my gosh! Wow! Now she's putting Trish in the figure four. Why? Why? Why is she doing this? What is she proving doing this? What is she proving by doing this? All right, yeah, I'm showing my face here. But I'm just asking, why is she doing this? What is she proving by doing that? Oh, I like that. I ain't gonna say I like the outfit. I kind of like the look a little bit, Charlotte. A little. Wow. But that right there didn't have to happen. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Trish Stratus was a heel. Then you had Piper Niven was a heel. She became a face. Her and Chelsea become a face. Now she's a face again. And then, okay, you got Charlotte, who's a heel. When she left, she was a face. And she had befriended Bianca Belair. She was a face and all that, and everybody was behind her. Now she's back. She's a heel. And for no apparent reason, with all her talent and everything, they still gonna send her out to attack her opponent before WrestleMania. You can attack, but attack somewhere else. Why attack after this match? Because it takes away from that match. But that match, I give 1.5 stars, guys. I give that match 1.5 to maybe 2 stars. I see Mag gave it 2 stars. All right, Lucas says 2 star. Okay. All right, Mag says 2 stars, 2.5. I'm gonna go ahead and give it 2 stars since Mag says 2.5 to 2. I mean 2 to 2.5. I'll go ahead and give it 2 stars. Christine Saucy Girl, cause she's a female dog. I hear you. But yeah, that shouldn't have happened, in my opinion. Just crazy. Just wow. I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all. I did not like it at all. Wow, man, that didn't have to happen. No, it's not simple. But Nick Aldis just basically broke it all down and said everything that they've been doing with that, as far as those tag teams, it's all been chaotic. He's 100% right. Nothing but chaos. And the way he had to describe that board, on everything on that board, it was like a police detective. It was like a detective. Like they were pretty much lining up things like crimes happening in some kind of big area or something like that, or some city. That's the way he was describing this thing. And then he pretty much laid out who was going to wrestle, as far as in this 6-man, these 3 tag teams going to wrestle in a 6-man, type deal. And the Street Profits was going to get their tag team match against DIY. And in the 6-man, that this is going to determine who gets a shot at the title. I don't care to see this either. I mean, it just, wow, man. I just, with all these teams they have a chance to build something special in the tag team division, but they decide not to do that. They are deciding not to do that. Yep, Christine, completely unnecessary, no doubt. But I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I am crazy. I'm gonna sit up here in just a moment. Give me a minute. Just give me a minute. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna pop open this energy drink. But once again, I appreciate everybody coming in. everybody being with me tonight. Very interesting, very interesting. And like I said, Nick Aldis, he pretty much illustrated something that I've been talking about, that I'm always talking about. Chaos, 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 chaos. Completely unnecessary, just like Christine Saucy Girl says. We don't need it. We do not need it. Week in, week out. And anytime I think about wrestling, every time I think about wrestling now, I'm thinking about chaos. I'm thinking about the chaotic situation. Every time I think about wrestling now, I think chaos. And that shouldn't be the case. It really shouldn't be. I mean, I really hate it. But like I said, it is what it is. It's what we have. And that's what we're rolling with. But that's okay. But yeah, I definitely would like to go to that SEC tournament this week. Mag says, Alma Clark, keep it family friendly. Miss Alma. What in the world did Alma? Okay. Yeah, we definitely want to keep it family friendly. Most definitely. Appreciate that. Appreciate that, Mag. Wow, man. Alma says, sorry, guys. That's okay, Alma. It's okay. Sometimes we all can get a little emotional every now and then. Goodness. Hero. Some commercial called Hero. What is this? What is this? This commercial should have came out when they had Valentine's Day. Would have been better. Okay, this is about clear skin. Okay, something different. All right, number one contender, triple threat match. I appreciate you guys checking me out. I appreciate everybody checking me out while I'm just laying down here, just leaning down here on my bed, waiting for Christopher Burton to come in when he gets off. He will be in here with us. All right, Mr. Badass Dreadhead Stick. Where the show at live? It's in Philadelphia, Mr. Dreadhead Stick. Badass Dreadhead Stick in Philadelphia, from what we understanding. Appreciate you coming on, rocking with us, Mr. Dreadhead. Definitely appreciate you coming on, rocking with the Straight Up Wrestling Show. All right, Mag says, Alma Clark, no worries. We all can get a little passionate. Exactly. I like all these teams here. You have great talent in the ring when it boils down to it. But let's see what happens. Everybody conglomerating. Pretty much a conglomeration. Everybody congregating together. Let's see how this match comes out. See if we have a tornado here, guys. If we have a bomb that's about to explode. Nice drop kick. Okay, double drop kick. All right, Mr. Dreadhead Stick says, appreciate that, buddy. No problem. No problem, Mr. Dreadhead. All right. But like I said, guys, I know y'all are used to me sitting up and doing this thing. But tonight, man, I'm just like, hey, I'm dead tired. But I wanted to do the show. Yeah, me and Chris wanted to do the show, and I'm just laying on my bed, and I got this thing propped up against pretty much the sheets and everything. Okay, you got all six in. You got a pure six brawl. Okay, double kicks from Pretty Deadly. Okay. Okay. A little very, very choreographed right there. That's one thing I don't want. I don't want to see WWE doing. I don't want to see them doing that. All that stuff's very choreographed. Don't do it. Don't do it. When you have this much talent, when you have this type of talent, you don't have to do that. Hey, come real. You got to make it look as real as possible, guys. You just do. Not saying that wasn't showing a lot of skill, because it did. It showed a lot of skill, very good teamwork, but we want this thing to look very, it just, uncoordinate some of that stuff. It just come with it natural. Come with it natural. But yeah, it definitely was teamwork, and it's something that they all worked on. But you can look at this and say, okay, all three of those teams in workouts worked out that routine together. We don't want that. But still, pretty decent. And hopefully we get a good match out, a very good match at the end of this whole thing. Need to take this sweater off. I'm getting a little hot. So guys, just bear with me here. Take that thing off. Woo! Hope everybody's life has been going well. Hope everybody had a very good day. And hey, the weekend, I hope you have a very good weekend. Hope everybody has a very good weekend. And all prayers, help everybody safe this weekend, because hey, we know there's a lot of things going on, but yeah, all prayers to everybody to get through this weekend and get through this weekend healthy, and may your families be healthy too as you go through this weekend. Mount Jaro, Lillian Medicine Company. Speaking of dishes, I'm watching a commercial with dishes. I got to get I'm going to buy my wife a new dishwasher, guys. Because, I wash dishes all the time. My wife washes them too, but I wash them a lot more than she does. Because, I'm usually at home a little bit more than she is, because I work mostly from home. So I'm at home, and I wash a lot of dishes. My wife, she used to love to wash. She would pre-wash them and then put them in the dishwasher. She loves to, use the dishwasher. But our dishwasher went out a couple years back, and I haven't bought a new one. I said I was going to buy a new one, but I'm gonna go ahead and buy a new one. I think I will buy a new one for her birthday. That's May the 12th. May 26th. So May 26th, I believe. I always think of my brother's birthday first, because his name starts with an A, just like my wife. And I always get their birthday. I always think of his birthday first, but his on May the 12th. Hers May 26th. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and get her a new one on May 26th. She's not gonna know that, but I'm gonna go ahead and get a brand new dishwasher on that day. Have them come in and install that thing, so she'll be ready. And let the dishes pile up and say, just put them in the dishwasher. Let's go ahead and pre-clean them, and then put them in the dishwasher. And I think she'll be very happy about that. So that right there, I'm gonna keep in my head right there that's what I'm gonna do for a birthday. Put a new dishwasher in. That's not actually gonna be a present, but that will probably be the big surprise on that day. She don't usually like me to do too many big things outside of going out to eat and and maybe a couple other things on the holidays. She don't want a lot of extravagant things, because we've been together so long. We basically done pretty much almost everything. All right, Christine Saucy Girl. My daughter's birthday is May 26th. Okay, cool, Christine. All right, I will remember that one. That will be easy to remember. That one right there will be easy to remember. But yeah, I was gonna get new wedding rings or wedding bands. We've been married 37 years now. So, but so yeah, I think it's time. It's time for us to go ahead and do that. And like I said, and the other thing, I'm gonna throw in that new washer and dryer. Not washer and dryer. Did I say? I said a new. What did I say, guys? Dishwasher. Boom. Okay. Nice. Okay. Nice. It's Gary right there. Man, Garza and Herbert and Carrillo they're very good, very talented. Though that team have not been treated right. Christine Saucy Girl says you're blessed. Thank you, Christine. Let's see. Oh, snap. Oh, come on. What the heck? All right, I'm going to go 2 stars, 2 to 2.5 stars. Mag, let me know what you think. Christine, let me know what you think. Alma, let me know what you think. Oh, my gosh. It should have been better than that. Lucas says, now, no, Lucas. All right, Christine says, you're welcome. Lucas says, now, no, Lucas, not right now. No. But I'm surprised that they ended that match. It should have been longer. They should have given us a little bit more than what in the world. Lucas, don't say that. Don't say what the F, Lucas. Don't say what the F, and we know what F means. You're young, and I don't want you talking like that, okay? Yeah, nice win for Pretty Deadly. Don't make me pissed off. Lucas, nobody's trying to make you pissed off, Lucas. All right, let's see. I had it at 1.5 stars, Christine, but I'm going to go ahead and throw it to 2 stars. All right, Lucas says, I'm calm now. I'm glad you are. Stay calm, buddy. No need to get upset, okay? And I'll be honest with you, that's what I gave it to at first, 1.5 stars, but I went ahead and rolled it over to 2 stars. Mag, I need to know your score on this, brother. Definitely need to know your score, buddy. Right now, even though I think the first match was pretty decent. This one was decent. It still is, the show is okay so far. It haven't went soft or anything like that. And AJ Scales, man, I'll be shocked. AJ Scales was talking about earlier that they are talking about, Monday Night Raw maybe going back to USA. I wouldn't be shocked. Yes, he does. Yeah, Lucas says, okay, Jesus loves me. And Christine says, Lucas, yes, he does. No doubt, Lucas. And you will find that out and always keep that faith for the rest of your life. Because, hey, when nobody's there, he will always be there. All right, Mag said that Christine Saucy Girl, 2 stars for Pretty Deadly. Laugh out loud. That's funny. Yep. Pretty dumbly. Yeah, pretty dumbly. Oh, snap. Oh, okay. Christine Saucy Girl said, I can't stand Pretty Dumbly. I'll give it 1.5 stars. Yeah, that right there is kind of funny. That is pretty funny. 90%, 777. Okay, Lucas. All right, Lucas, if Chris comes in, then whenever Chris get here, maybe I'll send a link then, okay? I said maybe. When Chris comes in, we will send a link, okay? But I'm waiting for Christopher. Wow. Man, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I'm kind of like getting a little anxious with all these commercials because WWE has really gone strong in these commercials since TKO Holdings have went to Netflix, and even though they in SmackDown has went to USA, I guess they promised more commercials, or they said, okay, we put more commercials on both and we'll get more money. I don't know. Well, you have to put more commercials on there because the networks get paid by the commercials. So I don't know. Christine cracking up with Mag. But man, yeah, I am. I want these. I want to get to wrestling. I want to see more wrestling, guys. And my thing is this: there's so many people in the back we haven't seen. Wow, I might have to just run down their roster and look at people and say, hey. And I guarantee you, we can just be picking out people. We haven't seen this person in months, haven't seen this person in months, haven't seen that person in months. We can pull out a whole bunch of people as far as on that WWE roster that we haven't seen in a long, long time. And these people are very talented. So you have a lot of things out here that's taken away from that. Oh man, I gotta go and look. I gotta go look at that roster. We have to look at that roster. We do. Oh, sorry about that. Ended up knocking myself off. I'll put myself back on cam here in just a moment. But yeah, we gotta go look at that roster. I got to look at that roster. I just do. I gotta know what's going on. Definitely have to know what's going on. All right, let's look at this roster, man. Let me see if I can go and find this roster. Let me pull it up. Let's see if I can pull that thing up. All right, Cody Rhodes, of course, we see him, he's the champ. We see Gunther, he's the champ. We see Io Sky, she's the champ. Tiffany Stratton, we see her, she's a champ. Braun Breaker, we finally start seeing him again. He's a champ. Shinsuke Nakamura, he's United States champ, not featured enough. So I wouldn't be shocked if he loses that title tonight. Lyra Valkyrie, they really have been putting a run on Lyra, so we've seen her a good bit. Chelsea Green, we see her. Dragon Lee, we beginning to see him a little bit. WWE Speed champion. I guess you see him on Speed not a lot, but I really don't watch Speed. I don't think I've ever watched the pro. I haven't watched Speed at all. Never have. Candice LeRae is the WWE Women's Speed Champion. Wow, didn't know that. The War Raiders, they get a lot of time. DIY gets a lot of time. Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez, WWE Women's Champ, they get a lot of time. Okay, Obafema on NXT gets a lot of time. Jillia on NXT gets time. Shawn Spears, NXT North American Champion. I did not know that. While Stephanie Vaquer, NXT Women's North American Champion. I got to get back to watching that. Nathan Fraser and Axiom, those are my boys. I'm glad they're getting their time. Lexis King, finally, he's the NXT Heritage Cup Champion. Okay, didn't know that. Adam Pearce, we see him a lot. Adriana Rizzo, I guess she's over on NXT. I used to watch her. I remember seeing her a little bit. AJ Styles, he's back. Akira Tozawa, he does get time. Alba Fire, she don't get no time on TV. Alex Shelley, no time. Well, Alex, isn't he part? Alex Shelley. Okay, I think, isn't he part of? Okay, I'm not even gonna mention that. Okay, Alexa Bliss, glad to see her back. Alicia Taylor, ring announcer. Andrade, they definitely use him. Andre Chase, I don't know. I haven't been watching NXT. Angel Garcia, they're using him. Angelo Dawkins, they're using him. Apollo Crews is on the roster. They don't use him. Ariana Grace, yes, she's used over on NXT. Ashante Adonis, they really don't use him. He's on the main roster. Oscar, I think she's still injured. Okay, Austin Theory. Every now and then they're using him. Ava, she's over on NXT. All right, Axiom, B-Fab, she gets a little play here and there. Bailey, don't use Bailey as much as they should. Becky Lynch, pretty much taking the mask off, coming back. Okay, Berto, with Angel, Berto. Okay, not sure. Bianca Belair, basically getting back some play again, and now she's look like she's going to be in the main event, Mania. So she definitely gets her props. Big E, Blake Howard, Booker T, Braun Strowman. Braun Strowman not on TV as much as he should be. Brentley Reese over there doing a thing in NXT. Brock Lesnar, he's on the roster, but of course we don't see him. He's a part-timer. Braun Breaker, already talked about him. Bronco Nima, NXT. Bronson Reed, haven't seen him in a while. Is he still injured? Okay, Byron Saxton, Candice LeRae, Carly Bright, Carlito with Judgment Day, so he gets a little bit of play. Carmelo Hayes, they push him too. Chad Gable, yes. Kathy Kelly, she does a thing. Shannon Stacks Lorenzo, NXT. Charlie Dempsey, NXT. I guess they put everybody together. Okay, Chris Sabin and Alex Shelley, I think that's the Motor City Machine Guns. CM Punk, play Cody Rhodes. So I guess they look like what they've done is pretty much put everybody at the top of the list, everybody that they're using on the roster now. Very interesting. Oh. Okay. Okay, Mag, I definitely will be checking that out. Thank you. Mag said, I saw the first 2 episodes of Daredevil, and they were darn good. Mag says, to me, Cena turning heel is still second to Hogan turning heel as Hollywood Hogan. Yeah, it is. It is second. Yeah, second to that. But still, I still have to put that Larry Zbyszko turn on Bruno Sammartino. That right there is in the play. That's in the top 3 with the other 2. So, yeah. And all the stuff came from the WWE. So that's no. Wait a minute. WCW was what that happened. Hulk Hogan's turn was in WCW. Very interesting. Wow. So what's going to happen here? This right here is going to be very, very interesting. I give a thumbs up to Bianca Belair. Her mic worked there. She did very well. Am I going to see Jade? What's going on here? Yeah, definitely, Mag. Look that up. I need to check that out with the Larry Zbyszko turn deal. Yes. I did put it in our group, but hey, there's a lot of things going in our group, so it's down on the page. But it's definitely in our group. All right, Lucas says, this isn't the Burger King Have It Your Way podcast. It's a Straight Up Wrestling Show podcast. SUWS means for Straight Up Wrestling Show. Yes, sir, Lucas. Yeah, Mag says, cool. Thanks. I'll look it up. All right, Mag. Definitely go look that up, man. It was huge when it happened. It was big. Oh wow. Wow. Oh wow. 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 Yes, she is bedazzled tonight. Wow. This is crazy. I love this though. This is some good stuff. Oh my God. Wow. Well, Naomi said she did it. Well, she did it. Bianca crying. Wow, this is good stuff. Oh, snap. Goodness sake, this is the best thing that happened tonight. Oh my gosh. I know, man. Gosh. Wow. Them people say you deserve it. Oh, snap. Oh boy. Wow. Oh, snap. Lucas said no link today. Mag says, and Oscar goes to, yeah, this is some real good stuff here, man. Wow. Here come Jade. Bianca, she's gonna have to stop Jade from going in there. Wow. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, Naomi is ready this time, I guess. Well, she gonna run. She ran. She's running. Oh, snap. She done caught her. Goodness sake. Oh, my gosh. Okay, all right. We shouldn't have. No, 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 no. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. Wow. All right, all right. Wow. I give it a thumb and a half, guys. A thumb and a half, almost a double thumbs up on that. Well, I'm gonna give it. No, I'll give it three thumb. I'll give it two thumbs and a half. Two thumbs and a half. Could have been a triple thumbs up, but I think they went a little too far at the end where they had Jade come out and attack Naomi. Now she could have jumped in the ring, probably get a couple punches in. Naomi runs out of the ring and saves everything for another day. But they went ahead and let her beat her down, throw her over the table, and then pretty much dump her in the ring. I think, in my opinion, they did not have to go that far with it. So, because she's already beat the living crap out of her at Elimination Chamber, we didn't need to see this. So, man, I just think they overproduced the segment, but very, very good segment. Straight up, guys. So definitely going to go give them 2.5 thumbs up on that. Man says can't believe Naomi actually admitted it. I can't either. I didn't think that was going to happen, but it looked like she was painted in the corner. Uh, I mean, Bianca cornered her, and so she had no choice. Yeah, you did. You was right on it, Christine. You said I knew it. I said it from the start. It was Naomi. Yep, you said it. You was on point. Big ups to you, Christine. You was on point. They got to stop playing with Drew McIntyre, guys. It seems to me that they're confused with what they want to actually do with Drew McIntyre. I mean, he's a major player, but they got him all over the place. Need to put the all right. Speaking of Braun Strowman, which I said should be on more cards, should be on the show a lot more. He's here tonight, but they definitely need to do something with him instead of having. Sometimes he beats people up, sometimes he gets beat up, and a guy as big as this, wow, he needs to be. They need to put him in. He needs to be in the realm of the Big Show. In my opinion. Big Show. What's Big Show's real name? I forgot his real name. But that's how he should be. That's the way they should be playing him up. I know, and I've known they've already done that before. And Mag says, yes, you did, Alma. Yeah, Alma said I knew it too. Christine says, thank you. Lucas said, link today. Yeah, John Shooter Hargrove. What's going on, John? John says Paul White. Yes, sir. Black Rain says Paul White. Thank you, guys. yeah, they should at least play him up like that. He's not as big as Paul White, but he's just, I'm not going to say he's good as Paul White when Paul White first stepped on the scene, when Paul White was in WCW and when he first got into WWE. I'm not going to say he's that guy, but he's pretty good. And he reminds me of Paul White. He reminds me of what Paul White has done in the past. And I know they started his career out when Braun Strowman was first with him. I know when I wasn't watching that they gave him a nice run and everything, but he deserves another one, man. He really does. I mean, you can put a great feud. I think you can have something great going on with him and maybe a short feud, maybe a 4 to 6 week feud with him and Drew McIntyre, a battle of the big men. And then you can pretty much, after that feud, you can have Braun Strowman, pretty much turn and be a bad guy, become a heel again, and he can have a feud with Randy Orton. He can have a feud with Randy Orton. I think that'll be a very good feud. But, man, they just got to use this guy right, man. They just do. I mean, you got a giant. You got a giant who can wrestle, somebody who can actually do something. I mean, and, have him do something besides running around taking guys to the outside and just running around and just coming and smashing them. You definitely don't have to do that. You can do that every now and then. He's a big guy, but he can actually do things inside the ring. So definitely use him inside that ring, and you can definitely use him in an more effective way. All right, Lucas says, okay. Alma says, could Naomi join the bloodline, but which one? B90. She got to join the other guy. She got to join the bad one. But then that puts into play Jimmy, who's a fan favorite right now. Because, I thought I was thinking that too. I'm like, she's a perfect member. She's perfect for the bloodline. But that leaves a dilemma with Jimmy. Because everybody know they're married. Alma Clark says Lex Luger and the Natural Disasters into the WWE Hall of Fame. Okay, cool. Christine, saucy girl. Jade put a whooping on her. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. Yeah, John, you definitely can come in, man. You can come in, but I just have to send the link in a little while. But I do want I'm gonna let Lucas come in just a little bit. Chris should be here coming in. Hopefully he's on his way home, and Chris will be coming on. But give me a minute, and then I'll send out some links. And John, I definitely would like for you to come on, and and Chris will be on here soon. Check on something here. All right. But so far, man, and I'll tell you that segment with Bianca Belair, Naomi, and then Jade, that took it to another level. It really did. All right, John Shooter Hargrove said 10-4 captain. All right. Give me just a moment here. I'm going to be sending out. Okay, Lex Luger. I think this, are they going to show, because he did standing up a little bit. Okay, Cody's coming in. Yes, it was, Christine. All right, John Shooter Hargrove, come on in whenever there's the link there. And you can come in, Lucas, too. I will come in. I'll let you come in and talk a little bit. But yeah, John Shooter Hargrove, come on in and have a little chat with us, brother. And once again, hopefully Christopher Burton will be home soon. Talking about the narcissist, man.
And it seems like the division is run a little soft for a threat like Charlotte Flair. Here's the thing. Every time I come back, I have to remind people that there are levels to what we do.
All right. I know B-Fab is not talking mess to Charlotte Flair. Oh my gosh. That is a huge legacy to try to build up to. Are they going to be in Barcelona, Spain? They're going to have a big house there, I'm sure. But B-Fab, hey, to be the best, you got to beat the best. Take a quote from the Nature Boy. But, yeah, to be the best, you got to beat the best. And to get better, you got to wrestle the best. And Charlotte Flair, when it comes to this wrestling, these females, you got to put her up there. She's the best. Her, Becky Lynch, Bianca Belair. That Rhea Ripley. Who else we can put up there? Io Sky. Those five right there, that's the upper echelon when it comes to female wrestling. No ends, ands, or buts about it. Okay, Solo Sikoa versus Braun Strowman. I don't know about this. Braun should win, but we know that's not going to happen. And it's probably going to be attacked. Solo probably going to have some help from his friends. I don't know, but we'll see how that turns out. That was pretty funny though. But yeah, they were cracking me up throwing throw the chair, and then the referees turned around, he turned back around, and then the guy who's not guilty has the chair, and then they get disqualified. But yeah, Eddie Guerrero is not the first one who ever done that. I'll let you guys know that. I mean, that used to happen a lot back in the 70s when I was a little kid. Okay, Solo's going at the big man. Whoa, he knocked the living daylights out of Solo Sikoa. Bowled him over. Here come Braun. He gonna run. I'm not interested in that, Braun. Whoa, God almighty, right into the steel steps. Unbelievable. Goodness. Yeah, oh snap. Solo versus Braun Strowman. Yep. Christine says Charlotte is awful big for her britches. Well, she is, but I tell you what, when it comes to this wrestling game, she feels them. She really do. I mean, she's great in that ring. Nobody can deny that. Nobody can deny that. I think as far as her and her brother Reed, if Reed, Reed who passed away, but Reed, I mean, if he was still here, I mean, Reed was something he was going to hold up to Ric Flair's legacy. His son David didn't. He didn't have it, but that girl and her brother, you talking about having that Ric Flair chops, having that Ric. I ain't talking about literal chops, which they do, but it's having his Adam. As far as his what is it? What is the word? As far as having pretty much his skill level and being able to do it inside of the ring, they both have it. They both got what their dad their dad definitely left that with them. He really, set them up. I mean, as far as a legacy, Reed Flair was going to be a world champion. He was going to be something special. And Charlotte is something special. It's a lot of people might not like her because she done had that title a lot, and she's been shoved down our throats. But I mean, you cannot argue with results. She has delivered. She really has. All right, Mag says, Arma Clark, Naomi joining the bloodline sounds possible. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. I don't know if that'll happen or not, Mag, but that could happen. It really could. But Naomi, she has the talent, and I do think it'll be something special for Jade to actually work with her. So we'll see how this thing going to turn out, because Naomi is going to be a big challenge for Jade Cargill. And speaking of, I named the upper echelon of wrestlers, female wrestlers. Naomi, she's on that list too. She's in that top tier too with them. She's one of the top ones, and man, incredible. But hey, appreciate everybody coming in. If you're on Facebook, hit that like, share, join. If you're here on YouTube, hit the like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, ding, 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 so you know we're on like times like these. If you're over there on Twitch, hit the like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, just like you do over here on YouTube, ding, 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 so you know we're on like times like these. And then when you see us over on X, guys, formerly known as Twitter, you hit the like, share, tweet, and retweet, and follow the Straight Up Wrestling Show over there on Twitch. Yeah, no doubt about that, John. John, did you hit the? I thought you wanted to come on. Did you hit the link? I sent the link, so let me know, man. If that, I don't know if that's, will bring you in or not. It should bring you in. So definitely go and hit that link and come on in and talk. But yeah, I would love to see that. But yeah, Naomi and Jade should be a pretty good. Naomi has the advantage as far as experience, talent level is a big disparity there, guys, and skill. But Jade has a big advantage as far as power, and she's really upset. But I think when it comes down to a match and you have Naomi be able to settle and pretty much, be able to settle into this match and everything, I think Naomi's going to put a punishing on Jade. But Jade probably going to come out on top in this feud. I would love to see her come out on top of Naomi in a feud, and that right there is going to set her off. It'll set her off to where she can actually be the superstar that she should be, and that's what the WWE is trying to do. They want her to be a superstar, a big time superstar, and that's probably going to happen. I definitely think it could happen. Boom. All right, I got a promoter, friend of mine, John Hargrove, friend of Chris and I. John Hargrove, PWF Wrestling, promoter for PWF Wrestling, is joining us, guys. What's going on, John? Hold on, man. Hold on for a second. All right, John, can you hear me?
Yeah, man, this been crazy. It seems like they trying to step everything up. What? This been a good show.
They are stepping up tonight, man. I will give them that. I've liked everything I've seen so far, man. I mean, the matches was, basically decent, mediocre to a certain point, but they have, the way they did it is made a decent looking show look very good in the promos, with Randy Orton, and then with Jade Cargill, the Jade Cargill thing with Naomi and Bianca. It's making this thing out to be an excellent show, man. It's really bringing it up. All right, Max says, greetings, John.
Hey, what's up, Max?
Yeah. All right. No, that's Mag Magnum, not Max. All right. So Max says
Oh, okay. What's up, Magnum? Hey, I'm surprised you remember our brother. Hey, definitely double. What's up?
All right, we got Alma Clark, but yeah, we see. I knew it. So Tom Maloga come out and pretty much jump. And where's this? Yeah, Braun Strowman, he's being attacked, man. I knew it. Knew it was gonna happen.
Yeah,
what about
we knew
you, John?
I'm so glad. Hey, man, I'm so glad they building him back up though. Like because for a minute I was like,
Strowman,
what y'all gonna do with Braun? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. They definitely need to do that. Well, look like they're setting something up between him and Jacob. So.
Mm-hmm. I think that's going to be smooth.
Yeah, it is
good for us to watch.
Jacob definitely has the intensity, and he has good size, but he's just not as big and as tall. But he definitely has everything it takes to put a great battle in, have a great feud with Braun Strowman. But Braun Strowman need to get inside that ring because outside, he's out there on that apron, man. He's leaving himself wide open for an attack by Solo and Tama.
For sure.
Okay, he got inside the ring. Okay, here we go. Well, I know it.
See if he can. Yep. You called it.
Yeah. Goodness sake. Oh, he missed. He didn't go far enough. Oh, snap. Choke slam. Oh, on the table.
I think, man, this.
You need to leave. Goodness sake, watch out. That ain't gonna stop this. Somebody like Jacob. 5'2", man. God.
I think they really landed a prize pick in him, and he ain't gonna get the credit till they do the same thing they did with Solo with him. But man, he have all the tools.
Yeah, he does. But I tell you what, because looked like they was building him up in Braun Breaker.
Yeah.
This might be better for him to do it with Braun Strowman because he's not going to beat Breaker. That's all it is to it. But Strowman, he'll give Breaker a run, man, but he's not going to beat Braun Breaker. They want Braun Breaker to be a superstar. USA, they want Braun Breaker to be the face of the company. They told him that when they first started. He's not going to beat Breaker. Not right now. So I think this thing with Braun Strowman is really good. But they cannot let Braun Strowman look bad in this thing, man.
No, because I mean, honestly, I think this is the last. I have to agree with you on this one, man. If they don't, this is probably the last couple times they got to make him look crazy, bro.
Yeah. They cannot make Braun Strowman look bad, and right now they're making him look bad. You cannot let this guy decimate Braun Strowman. You just can't do that. All right, this is what I'm talking about. It has to be a battle between these two. Whoa! Yeah. Boom! God almighty!
Oh, that was nasty.
Yes, it was. Okay, they're doing something right. They're doing it right now. I like that. I mean, you definitely got to keep it staying together, John. They got to keep it together. They got to keep it the right way. So I like that.
For sure. For sure. I feel like Triple H might be in his bag, bro. Like he might. I don't know what done clicked to him, or he trying to be like, hey, Sean, you ain't the only one that got this down pat. Because boy, hey, he been coming. The way he booking people better. Man, he's
picking. Yeah, he's been picking it up the last I think the last 4 or 5 weeks. He really done picked up his game. Really looking at what's going on. So I got to give him credit, man. I definitely got to give him credit for that. Let me get to these comments here. Let me see what we got. Okay, all right, but that was right. I'm gonna go ahead and give that 3 stars. That whole segment. That little brawl at the end really picked it up. I'm gonna go 3.5 stars. As far as that from the
Yeah.
match to the that segment, I'm going to go 3.5 stars. What about you? You say 3.5?
Yeah, I got to say 3.5 because
yeah.
We could have had a little more, but for a SmackDown, that's how I want to see Braun book. Like, come on now.
Oh, exactly. Okay, Alma Clark says, all right, let me. I get these comments after listening to LA Knight. I'm really trying to buy you LA Knight's his mic work.
I think he don't get enough credit.
He doesn't. He doesn't.
You know. Yeah.
He's getting better and better.
He's nice. He's nice on that stick.
Yeah. I like for him
it's like
to
you always. Go ahead, but
I like for him to only have like a 2 or 3 minute segment. I don't like him to go 4 or 5 minutes or over that, because when he does that, he kind of like gets jumbled up. But yeah, he's better when he just goes 2 or 3 minutes.
Because I feel like it's authentic, and with LA Knight, like he kind of has that fire under him because he is a little bit older than most of the other wrestlers, so he wanna come in and he wanna make an impact every time. Like he's what you would call like a wrestler's wrestler, man. They can put him anywhere.
Oh yes. LA Knight. Yeah. All right, I give that a thumbs up. Big thumbs up.
Mag said it's hard for me to judge a segment. I'll take Harry's word for it.
Yeah. Well, Mag, you know how I used to couldn't really stand him, to tell you the truth. But yeah, I'll just go ahead and say that was a pretty good segment. All right, Mag says Naomi joining the Bloodline sounds possible. Okay, we got that. What the heck's going on here? Oh, that's Piper Niven.
Uh-oh. The security guard coming out now.
What the heck? Okay.
What you think about this Secret Service presidential thing they doing with her and Chelsea?
What in the world? Oh, okay. I kind of like it, man. It's kind of funny. It's kind of funny. All right, Alma Clark says next year WrestleMania in New Orleans, Jay versus Charlotte Flair for both women's championship belts. B90. That would be very interesting, Alma. Alma says Bruiser Brody versus Abdullah the Butcher all over again. Yeah, you talking about Braun Strowman versus man, what the heck? Dang, Braun Strowman versus doggone. What the heck? I just forgot his flipping name. Yeah.
Jacob?
Yeah, Jacob. Braun Strowman and Jacob Fatu. Bruiser Brody and Abdullah the Butcher. That's putting them in some heavy company there, Alma. We'll see how that thing turns out. It can be like that. Jacob Fatu, he definitely has that Bruiser Brody type thing. But you have to, as far as Bruiser Brody, you have to put Braun Strowman in there. Who's Abdullah the Butcher? So which one of them would you call Abdullah the Butcher? Let's see. All right, let's see. Christine Saucy Girl says Braun is a beast. Mag says Ellie Knight. Yeah. Christine Saucy Girl, yes, 3.5 stars here too. Mag says hard for me to judge the segment. I'll take Harry's word for it. Ellie Knight over Shinsuke. Yeah. Okay. Christine, you call him Shin-Stain, okay? Christine Saucy Girl. Huge women's game tomorrow. Duke versus Notre Dame. Winner goes to the finals. Okay. Duke versus Notre Dame. Oh, you saying winner will go to the? Are you saying go to the NCAA finals? I wouldn't really say that. I mean, you talking about to the finals of the ACC tournament? Oh yeah, I forgot.
We still got the whole ACC tournament. We ain't got to Elite Eight.
SEC tournament starts tomorrow in Greenville. So yeah, I forgot all about that. And yeah, tomorrow night going down to Eastern Ollie, but. Man, I'm thinking about not going, to tell you the truth, but I'm going. So, but Sunday we have Deep South here in Greenville. And Chris was talking about going to that, but I do want to get up to the ACC tournament, man, this year. I really do. So,
We'll be in
Man.
full effect. We'll be in full effect for the Deep South. We're gonna see. I'm out of town right now, but hopefully I can get back in enough time to make that move on to SNL and myself.
Oh, okay, cool. McCarr says Jacob Fatu versus Braun Strowman, Hell in a Cell, WrestleMania, B90. Yeah, they need it. All actuality, that needs to go in a cell. That needs to go into some kind of cage or something like that. Finish it off, because that's used to finish those type of matches in something like that, or a lumberjack match, something like that. It was something that was really, you had to do something special to finish off something that brutal. So I definitely like it in a cage, because that way the other members of the bloodline will not be part of it. And I'm talking about, and when I say bloodline, I'm talking about Solo Sikoa's faction of the bloodline. All right.
It's like they even do it different. It's like it don't even hit the same as when you just knew Cody was about to get over, and here come Jacob. Well, not I won't say Jacob, but here come the twins. Here come, it just is a different. I don't know. It seems like it's registering, and they keep doing the same thing, but I feel like they need to find another way to put a spin on it, like, because no one has a belt, so it's like, I guess you could. It just made sense when they were doing it with Roman, but like now it just seems like, okay, y'all gonna interfere. We know that, so I guess we're prepared for it.
Right. All right, let me see. We got somebody else who wants to come in. I'm not sure exactly who this is. Let's see. Did you, John, did you just mute yourself? Let me see who this guy is here.
Hello,
somebody else came in?
This is my friend Ken Friedrich James. He is one of my friends. We usually hang out at hotels like Holiday Inn or Hilton Garden Inn, and we play around in Florida. And the bad news is on July he passed away on July 23rd, 2021.
Okay, I'm sorry to hear that, Lucas. Sorry to hear that.
So I went to the Pilot Travel Center and told them about that. They said they will pray for him. So I made Pilot to cheer me up.
Okay, rest in peace to your friend, Lucas.
Yeah. His name is Ken Friedrich James. I call him Goob.
Okay. Well, rest in peace to your friend Goob. Ken Frederick James. Most definitely. So how was your day, Lucas? What did you eat today? What did you eat today? I see you got your McDonald's fries up there.
Yeah, you got your fries up.
What I had, give me a second.
Okay. What the heck, man? They showing something from the Tokyo? Was it? Oh, French team. Oh, they showing the different teams and everything. But that's one thing about WWE, man, is worldwide. They doing their thing.
Yeah, they definitely are.
So what I had for dinner today is I don't know what I'm gonna have. I think Hardee's, or something at a gas station, or popsicles, or popcorn. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have popcorn for dinner.
Yeah, he be having popsicles for dinner, man. That is flat out crazy. I don't know all about that. I told Lucas, I'm like, you got to tell your mom.
Because he reacted like, popsicle? No, that's not no dinner.
Yeah, that's
not a dinner. That's not very nutritious for a dinner. Did I sounded like you?
Yeah, to a point you did, Lucas. You can't be eating no popsicles for dinner.
Yeah, so this time I'm gonna have popcorn for dinner.
Okay.
And I have great news.
That's a little bit better.
I have good news.
What's that?
I'm off school for 2 days.
Okay, well that's good. That's good.
I know you're happy about that.
Yep. All right, Christine says, she said, hi, Lucas. So sorry for your friend. You need to eat good food that's not healthy. I agree with Christine, Lucas.
Or maybe one day I should have fruit for dinner.
Yeah, that'll be better. All right,
yeah,
okay.
Because I don't know if fruit is a dinner, because I thought you were gonna go like, fruit? No, that's not no dinner.
You can't eat fruit for dinner. Fruit is always good.
Okay. And I'm also not in a good mood right now. Can I tell you something about my channel, Harry? It's something serious.
You can tell me about that a little bit later, Lucas, because we need to get back to this wrestling, okay?
Okay.
Could you tell me that a little bit later? And have a good night, buddy, because I'm gonna take you off right now, okay? Because we can get back to wrestling, okay?
Wait,
And me,
so wait, you're letting me go?
yes. Me and you talk a little bit later, okay? Get on to the next stream. How about I do a stream tomorrow and you come on and we talk about your problem, okay? Or whatever's going on with your channel.
Okay, we know. Oh.
Okay. All right.
All right. We're gonna make sure we tap back in with you tomorrow.
Yeah, definitely get back with you tomorrow, Lucas, on that. All right. Raymond said they aren't going to let Chelsea lose before Mania for some reason. This right here seems pretty serious, man. This match here. Well, goodness sake.
I think it's actually smart what they're doing because the titles change hands so frequently.
Yeah, that's true.
And then now we're getting back now to the Attitude Era kind of. So now titles change hands on Raw.
Yeah.
So
I definitely like. I like Mia Yim, what she's doing, man. I really think they are. I think they really are doing some great things with Mia Yim. But she's not winning, man. But they are using her. They are using her a good bit, and I do like that.
Yeah, no, and it's really low key been a long time coming with her because I was wondering, well, what y'all doing with her? Because she would have matches on.
And can you imagine, man, if she went to WWE? I mean, she'd be the champion there, man.
Come on.
I mean, if she went to AEW, she would be the champion there. I mean, she really has stepped up her game. But I mean, she's working hard, but I just think they're using her as, oh my gosh,
that was crucial.
Yeah, this is a hardcore match. And speaking of stepping up their game, Chelsea Green has too, especially since she's gone with the brunette instead of the blonde. She has really has upped her game. I'll give it to her on that.
I think she in that ring with her husband because she started doing a Rough Rider lately.
Right.
I don't know if you noticed, but she's
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Christine says, you need meat, potatoes, and veggies. Talking to Lucas. Lucas says NXT WWE calls Junior Hardy's. Bye, Lucas. Great to have you tonight and talk to you tomorrow. Look for me tomorrow, okay? It'll come on. I'm gonna let you have a segment, and we're gonna talk about your stuff. What's going on with your podcast, okay? Your channel. All right. Appreciate you, buddy. And I know he'll still be on here. But
oh yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
I love little buddy, man. He's definitely like a fan and a good friend to the show. And
yes, he is. Yeah, Lucas he's great. He's always here, always supporting. Can't thank him enough for that. Let's see.
So
yeah, John, I appreciate you coming on, man.
Hey, I said to myself, I see Harry on here, man. Let me get on here and chop it up with Big Dog.
Heck yeah, appreciate that.
I'm watching it anyway.
Oh yeah. Let's see, man. Yeah, I don't think Chris haven't made it home yet. I think he told me he was still trying to close up. Hopefully he'll make it home and then he'll be able to jump on a little bit when he gets home.
Yeah, I think he was getting ready to head out. I was talking to him a little bit beforehand, so
okay.
I know they worked out for today.
Oh yeah, I'm sure they did, man. But yeah, getting back to some of these roster people. Let's see. Okay, I got Corey Graves, Cruz del Toro. I haven't seen him in a while. Is he on NXT?
Yeah,
I don't think he is. He was at I know at one time. Okay, they got Dakota Kai, which they use her a good bit. Damian Priest, they're using him. Danny Palmer, she's on NXT. Are they using her? Have they been using her lately?
Not on the main roster, but for sure, I ain't been seeing her in NXT either.
Okay, but yeah, she's very talented, man. I wish they use her a little bit more. Dante Chen, I think he has a good bit of talent. I don't think they use him enough. He's in NXT right now, right? I know he was in NXT last I know of, but they're not using him a lot. They used him on what was the other? So maybe on this new YouTube channel, they're gonna use a lot of the people they haven't been using. Dexter Loomis, which is he's a very good talent, but they have him in that wide six thing. He needs to get more play. They could use him as a solo wrestler. I'm just talking about people that's on. I'm looking at their roster, man. I'm just talking about people that we're really not seeing. It seems
Man,
like
I think they dropping the ball with the YS6 completely.
Yeah, you're right. But I knew from the jump when he brought him back. When he brought him back, I said, I just felt he had nothing for them, and he showed me that he had nothing for him. You don't bring something back like that unless you have something for him, and not just plan A. You need to have plan A, B, and C, because when they're done with a certain thing, they need to go to the next thing, and then they need to go to the next thing. So they did kind of do that because they went from at first Chad Gable, them jumping Chad Gable and all that, until goodness sake, Piper Niven, man, wow. They went from that to them getting into it with who was the boys, man? Paul Ellering and that crew. But then Paul Ellering's crew, those guys, along with what is his name? The guy with Scarlett's Man.
See, I know exactly what you're getting at with that because all right, if you're gonna
they dominated Y6. Go ahead.
Yeah, that was just it was surprising, like because I'm thinking they're gonna book them like the Undertaker was or something like. It's like
right, but yeah,
go ahead.
Yeah, they messed that thing up, man, by having them. They let those guys dominate the Y6, and now they're gone. They're not around anymore.
No.
So, I mean, Scarlett and what's the name is still Scarlett. And who was the guy? The bald head. The guy used to have a bald head. He don't have a bald head no more. Used to be over in NXT. He was a champ. I forgot his name.
I can't think of it.
Yeah, I can't even think of his name right now, man. God, goodness sake. But they pretty much made Y6
your
look
brain
bad.
is so full of wrestling knowledge. You may not be able to keep the people, but you know the moves and you know how they booked. I promise you.
Oh,
that.
heck yeah. Heck yeah. But yeah, I cannot even think of his name. He used to be my favorite too.
There's so many people. What the big? It's like me. I think we was having a conversation about this on the way back from Eastern Alley one time.
Yeah. Final Testament. Karrion Kross. Yeah. Appreciate that, Mag.
I don't understand how they have all this talent and we can't find a way to squeeze them in on a 3-hour show.
Yeah, exactly. See, yeah, it's ridiculous, and I would do it. I would have it. I would have. If I was booking it, you don't see what I do as far as booking. If I was booking it, what would happen? I would have all. I would have all that talent, man. People will see they will see that talent. Within a month, you're gonna see everybody on that roster. In a month of work, you're gonna see everybody on that roster at least once. Yeah, don't make no sense, man.
But you got to, because at that point, you got these guys, and then it is a thing where people say, "Oh, you just living in catering."
Yeah, it is.
What happens?
It is. Yeah, it does. Yeah, Christine said, "I want to see Michin win more. She's a good talent. I do too. She's a very good talent."
Yeah, she very slept on.
Yeah, Alma Clark says, "Here we go again, stealing my outfits again. Gonna steal Chelsea's lunch money and Piper's too." You funny, Alma. Mag says Final Testament, Karrion Kross. Appreciate it, Mag. Yep, and he spelled it right. Okay, and then Christine Saucy Girl says, Chelsea can't win without interference from Piper. Well, yeah, she's definitely using Piper to the fullest extent. She's maximizing her potential in this match with the help of Piper.
But one of my favorite wrestlers was Ted DiBiase, and I don't remember how many times he won clean.
Yeah. Well, the thing about Ted DiBiase is Ted DiBiase was a great wrestler, a great technical wrestler, man. Back in the late 70s and the 80s, man, he was so good. He was one of the top, as far as in-ring work, to me, he was one of the top 3 wrestlers in the world. He almost, when Ric Flair, they was putting him up for the world championship, making a decision to put the title on Flair, Dusty Rhodes. It was Flair, Dusty Rhodes, and Ted DiBiase. Those was the 3 guys the NWA directors was voting on. Ted DiBiase they was going to put him in that position of Ric Flair. Why in the world did this just happen?
Ooh, we're gonna watch this. I got to see this play out because I'm
What in the
asking
world?
the same question.
The Alba Fire?
What?
And I was speaking of Alba Fire just a little bit ago. I said they're not using her. They haven't used her. I was talking when I was going down the roster. I said Alba Fire haven't been used. That since Isa Dawn, they got rid of her. Wow.
Yep. Well, did you see that they're gonna bring back the Evolution pay-per-view, the full-on women's pay-per-view?
No, I didn't see that. Okay.
So maybe they're trying to work everybody in. Go crazy.
I had that match between 2.5 stars, 3 stars to 3, 2.5 to 3 stars. I'm going to give it 3 stars with the interference of Alba Fire. I'm shocked. I had it at 2.7, but I'm gonna roll it over to 2.8. And anytime you roll it over to 2.8 or you roll it up to 3.3, it goes to 3.5. Then it goes to the next. So I'm going. If I would have said 2.3, it would have been 2.5. Then you go 2.7, it goes to 2.8. 2.8, then that's 3 stars. So I'm rolling with 3 stars. What about you?
I'm gonna definitely say I got to give it 3. Do you think Road Dogg is not getting? Do you think Road Dogg is showing out? Because boy, I think
his ideas have definitely helped. I think his ideas have definitely helped Triple H. I think he's giving him a fresh perspective. Even though Triple H probably a lot of ideas are his, but Road Dogg is getting him over the hump because I really do. Because they are doing something very they doing some very good work right now. Yeah, that was Alba Fire, Kaylee Ray, the formerly known as Kaylee Ray, Christine Saucy Girl.
Yeah. You probably know her. You know how the WWE do. You're gonna change your name.
Yeah, exactly. Max said I had 2.5 stars, 3 stars. Yeah, Alma Clark says 3 stars. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I got to roll with that 3 stars on that. That was very interesting what they just did. But man, I'm just like, wow, that was just flat out crazy.
I think between what we're seeing right now, I think this is the perfect time. Whether you're a casual fan, whether you're a new fan, whether you ain't been watching before, because I think you're gonna get the best of both worlds. Like you're getting Attitude Era booking and writing with the talent that goes crazy. Like
right.
And as big as I'm a purist, just like most wrestlers or anyone that likes to wrestle or has anything to do with wrestling. I love AEW, but you don't get these type of stories over there. So it's just like you can.
Yeah, Tony Khan relies on his matches too much, and he can't wait to get to his pay-per-views so he can put on great matches. And he does. He put on very good matches during his pay-per-views, but you cannot rely on that. It's not built. It's not just you can't use matches as a storyline and expect to continue to keep getting over.
No.
Okay, thanks, Christine. Says South Carolina beat Vanderbilt today. Appreciate that. Okay. All right, go Lady Gamecocks. But yeah, you can't.
South Carolina been on the run. They've been on the run a little bit.
Yeah, they are. They done lost a couple games. I'm kind of glad they lost a couple games because it kind of, especially because they lost Ashley Watkins. So that right there hurts their roster, but they still very deep. And
Oh,
this right here, it kind of gives them it kind of like pretty much push them up and say, okay, girls, you're going to have to work a little harder. It's going to be harder than it's been the last 2 years. So you got girls going to have to play a little bit tougher because you can't get beat. So yeah, it's good that they lost a couple games. So I kind of like that.
yeah, I mean, it's just like boxing. Any given man on any given day can show up, and boy, you don't know. Hey, you better have your A game together.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Because I mean, once you start, once you start getting beat, and that's the whole thing. Boxing, baseball, football, basketball. Once somebody, even if that person, even you could be more talented than somebody else, but once somebody get the upper hand, sometimes you just cannot bring it back. It's just no matter what you do, you cannot pull back within. You can't pull back ahead. What's going on, People's Podcasting? What's up?
Oh, boy, what's going on, y'all? What's going on? So Naomi did it, boy. Naomi did it, boy.
Shoot, you man, yeah, she did it. Yeah, man, that was very good, man. That was a great segment, Chris. I'm just like, wow, man. Naomi said, I did it for you, Bianca. I did it for you. Boy, Bianca was she was very emotional, man. I loved it, man. I loved it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back in. I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch this whole show, man.
Oh, hey, it's gonna be fire. You're gonna love it tonight. I promise you're gonna love it.
The show has been good, man. The show has been really good. So it's the segments have carried you tonight. The matches have been pretty good, especially this last match that we had with Michin and Chelsea Green. That was a really good match. And we had another really good match that was really good with Braun Strowman and Solo Sikoa. And then it was Braun Strowman and Jacob Fatu. That was very good. So yeah, we've had some good stuff tonight, man. But Randy Orton's promo was really good. His segment was good, and then we had that Bianca and Naomi thing, which was great. And then Jade came in, but I do think they overproduced it.
I did it for you.
It was a little overproduced at the end.
Wow.
What's that, John?
I did it for you.
Yeah,
that's crazy,
what I didn't like, but I still gave it two thumbs up, 2.5 thumbs up. If I had 3 thumbs, I would give it 3 thumbs up. But I give it 2.5 because what they did, they had what is her name? They had Jade beat up Naomi. She beat her up all the way to the end. Now I think they should have just had her come in there and pop her a few times, and pretty much check her a few times in the ring while she's in the ring. But they had to take her outside. She threw her on the table.
I totally agree with that. You know why? Because I feel like that women's chamber match suffered with the loss.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Then they took her in the ring, and then she jaded her. Pretty much laid her out. You didn't have to go to that length. She's already showed in the chamber that she beat the hell out of her. So I think they did.
And hey, I love that. I love it when they showing this right here when Cena turned Wade Barrett. That little Wade Barrett, like, I knew it all along.
Yeah.
Wade Barrett just be saying stuff though. That's why you got to kind of look at him like Jerry. I get what they cook. They all on fire over there right now. I'm not gonna lie. The product is definitely good, but like Harry said, people that book and people that do like what Harry does, the intricacies got to be there.
Well, time to go, boy.
It got to be there. And so, like we was talking about how they booking Braun. It took them this long to start booking Braun right.
Yeah. I love it, boy. I love it.
You on mute, big dog.
No, he got a phone call. He had a phone call. He's probably getting ready. He probably got to go get his wife.
We'll be leaving in just a minute. So Chris came back at the right time. So you two could take it from here for a while until I get back. So or whatever.
What's up, man?
Yeah. So
yeah, Christine, South Carolina probably gonna take it again and take the championship again, and like they've been doing. So
I don't know, man. I don't know. It's gonna be a little rougher this year. I mean, we lost Ashley Watkins. If Watkins, we wouldn't have lost her, I definitely would. I know we would have took it, but without Watkins, I don't know, man. I don't know her size and power. I mean, she dunks the ball. So without her, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's gonna, but we're deep. We're deep. Our team is still deep. All right, Raymond says, Harry, what did you think of the female wrestler Mildred Burke? outstanding, man. She was great. I mean, probably the most talented female wrestler. I ain't gonna say. Well, of course, women got more talent because they have more moves and more skill now. But she was one of the probably the toughest female wrestler ever. Then Moolah, but she trained Moolah.
Darn, boy.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. People don't understand, like, because I think it's so crazy that, like, when you think of women's wrestling, it just automatically goes back to Moolah. Like, she didn't get trained by somebody.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, Moolah did. She got trained.
Well, you got to think Moolah for the time, man. Moolah revolutionized women's wrestling, and she made so many moves. I mean, she was moving like a dude when it came to wrestling for the women. She was making things. Yeah. She was making moves. She was making things pop. So that's why Moolah gets so much credit. Because women before that, they were just like, okay, you go out 3 minutes, you out of there.
Oh yeah,
2 minutes, you out of the Moolah was up here main eventing.
Yeah, but like I say, without Mildred Burke, there wouldn't be no Moolah. So
yeah, I get it, but Moolah took it.
Fabulous Moolah. She's.
You know what? I'm even willing to put Mae Young up there too, because she came up on a whole nother thing.
Wait a minute. Mildred Burke trained Mae Young, and Mae Young trained Moolah. So that's
there you go. Yeah, there you go.
On that. Yeah. But yeah, Mildred Burke. Yeah, Mildred was special, but she trained Mae Young. All of them knew each other. But the thing about Fabulous Moolah is, see, that's what cracks me up.
Cody looked like what he done, but he got the money.
Yeah, now Wendy Richter did not want to lose to Moolah.
Nope.
And she gave that belt back to.
You remember when they did the mask?
The scorpion lady.
Yeah. She didn't want to get that
under a mask.
Yeah, she didn't want to get the belt back to Moolah. How in the world can you feel disgraced by giving the belt back to Moolah? Moolah? Come on, man.
Come on now.
That you shouldn't have no problem with doing.
Well, by that time, Wendy Richter already made a name for herself. Her ego was jacked up. So
she did, but she was no match for Moolah, man. There's no doubt. But yeah, I understand. I did understand it to a certain point. But I tell you what, I'm out of here, guys. I will see you a little bit, Chris. If I get back here in time, I'll get back on. But you and John take it from here. All right, John. I'll see you guys, Meg, Raymond, and all that. Christine, if I get back on, I get back on. If not, y'all have a great night. Talk to y'all later. All right.
All right, man. I'm trying to see what this crowd gonna say, and I would definitely want to hear what Cody got to say, boy.
Cody, what do you want to talk about?
We know what you want to talk about.
That ass whooping.
But cause he looked like he'd been in a straight street fight, boy. That's right, City of Champions. Them Eagles, boy. Them Eagles, y'all see it.
I think that kind of goes along with you having people involved that don't know what they're doing. Kind of like I love Travis Scott's music, but maybe not let him punch people in the face if he doesn't know how to punch people in the face.
Well, Rock said if you're gonna do this, you got to commit and get your hands dirty, and that's what he did.
Yeah.
Hey, Christine, my day was good. It was okay. Oh, we know what happened to your face, dog. We know. We know. We know what happened, dog.
But he hurt, ain't he?
Yeah, he is.
Cody lied. Told her that I ran into a wall.
Yeah, you ran into a wall called a Rock, Cena, and Travis Scott.
Run into a wall designed by the final boss, The Rock.
Oh yeah.
His associate, Travis Scott.
Now, what you think about them not being able to use Cena till like March 25th? You think they slowing down the storyline?
Yeah. Because you gotta let this thing. Because think about it, man. But I want to know when you slow build this thing, and that's what they're doing. They slow building it. You already got it on track. You already know what's gonna happen. But if Cena wins,
Did you say when or did you say if?
When he wins.
Oh, you think he gonna win?
Yeah, because I mean, come on, dude. 18
Give me,
times.
preach. I want to hear it. I got my Bible. Open up the book of Revelations. I want.
Okay, he wins. Okay, he wins. Beats Cody. They negotiate something where, okay, dude, you can have it for the next 2 months.
Damn.
And
you know
and
what?
you can have it 2 months.
I'm not even
And then let's say, what's the payback or whatever the pay-per-view, next big pay-per-view after WrestleMania in 2 months is? Okay, we can work something out, and then you can drop it there. Because ain't no way in the world they're gonna let it cook till SummerSlam. Ain't no way they're gonna let that thing cook till SummerSlam. Because that's next year, dog. Cena's supposed to have been done.
Yeah, no, I agree. And then now that you kind of put it in perspective like that, broke it down.
If he win, he ain't gonna have it too long.
No, and bro, you think they ain't trying to squeeze one more John Cena run out of this?
Oh God, yes.
Come on, Cody can get that thing back anytime he want it.
Yeah,
they gonna put it back on him anytime. Come on, I don't know, boy. We put the y'all if y'all.
I was busy.
We're gonna start a new thing. Put your tinfoil koofies on. When we get to talking like this, put your tinfoil koofy on. Because they might be gearing Cena up for that last run.
He will feel infallible. He will feel justified. There is
Wow.
justification for you, John Cena.
John Cena, boy. It'd be funny if Cena came out and attacked him right now, boy. That'd be a trip.
No, that won't. But see, nah. You know what? You and Harry's tutelage has taught me that I can speak on this one. They ain't gonna do that, bro.
No, I know they ain't.
The truth of the matter is, they gonna let Cody paint the whole narrative.
Because you gotta think. Yeah, because it's gonna be money, man. It's gonna be money, and something like that is money.
You see, ain't no shortage of people wanting to listen to Cody talk about it. So what you need John Cena to be there every week for?
And then on top of that too, man, you know they sold out because they want to hear what Cody got to say.
Yeah. Now, man, the more he keeps and I ain't gonna lie, I ain't seen nobody bleed this much in the last 2 years ever. You know.
Oh boy, you must ain't seen some stuff, but well, you gotta think. When The Rock beat him at WrestleMania before he won the belt, he was leaking in.
That's what I'm saying. I ain't seen nobody, but he be bleeding a whole lot for it to be just not.
But look at him. I love it, but he's channeling his daddy. I like it.
But he been bleeding a whole lot just for it to be a PG era. And you know that they can get away with shit.
Man, you heard what he said on Netflix? There ain't no PG. What he told The Rock on Netflix?
Yeah.
Told him to go fly a kite. He told him to go fly a kite, for God's sake.
Yeah.
By himself.
Yeah, no, for sure. No one to even show the kite to. But the truth of the matter is, you know, they may have that, and then you know. Just a fun fact, because I'm a nerd and I look this type of stuff up. They have a deal with Fox in America. And everywhere else, if you're watching this from Saudi Arabia, if you're watching this from
Netflix,
if you're watching it from Manchester, where my wife's family is from, then you're going to know that they are on Netflix already with SmackDown. We're just getting it late. So this edginess that you see is probably a lot edited from what they're doing on Netflix. We're getting Raw and SmackDown on Netflix.
Yeah, I wish we were getting it on. I wish we could get on Netflix.
Yeah, man, this is good, man. This is good programming. I got to give Triple H. I'm sorry, bro. Vince wasn't either Vince was so worried about all this other stuff that he wasn't able to produce whatever you want to say. I don't care what excuse you give. Triple H is making this feel like WWE again. And I don't, if anybody disagrees with me, man,
in a small little way, I can see that, yo.
You know, and everybody is still on, man. We appreciate y'all rocking with us. Please put a like, share, comment.
Yes, please do. Yes. No matter where you watching this, if you're on Facebook, man. If you're on Facebook, hit that like, share, join. If you're on YouTube, which most of y'all are, hit that like, share, subscribe, and definitely hit that notification bell. Ding, ding, ding.
One thing I can say about the Straight Up Wrestling Show,
live, man, with my boy HBT and John Shooter Hargrove.
Hey, I'm glad to just be here, man. One thing I can say about this is that when I told y'all the last time I was on, man, it's like watching wrestling with your cousins, man. Y'all chime in. We want to hear y'all opinions, y'all thoughts, everything that y'all want to get across.
Yes, definitely, man.
Because it's really like watching wrestling with family. It's the Straight Up Wrestling Show. We all gonna be here every time, everywhere direct, and we're gonna listen to stuff. Sometimes you might get some independent wrestling on here.
Yeah, there you go.
We all need our fix. You know, we love wrestling. I believe everybody that contributes to this page and comes onto this page is a real wrestling fan. And we're definitely gonna grow for y'all and with y'all and keep producing stuff. And we'd love to hear y'all's opinions. So please hit that like, share button. Definitely. Yes. Tell your family, because I know if you're watching wrestling, you got at least one cousin, you know. Go send them.
There you go.
Straight Up Wrestling Show. Let them get on here, and we gonna watch wrestling together, man. This is great. Chris, I feel like this is great programming. What you think, man?
Oh yeah, it is, man. It is. And Randy wants Mello today. It look like.
Mm-hmm. Now, what do you personally? I have not been too impressed with the way Carmelo.
That was a good promo by Cody Black Rain. It was.
Yeah, hey.
Mello, he could be so much more, man. But they just got him doing what he do. You know, hey, come on there, cut a little promo every once in a while, and get a paycheck and get on camera. Thank you. Have a good day.
If they don't come up with a better way to book Black wrestlers, I was gonna say people of color, but I'm gonna just be honest. Black wrestlers, just put everybody in the Street Profits, bro. Just make it the new NWO. At least somebody gonna
everybody in the street, yo.
Just because it's like the same thing happens. I don't know what they're doing with Montez right now, but Montez has been ready for a singles push.
He been ready for one, man. He been.
D'Angelo Dawkins maybe not be ready for a singles push, but how do we know? You don't see him.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Facts.
They got Carmelo Hayes, moved him up. What do you see? When they move Trick Williams up, because he's going up soon. Boy, what are we doing?
You know what, man? Oh man, Black Rain said it could be like the new nation.
They could if they put them all together, but if Black Rain, you need to go. I'm about to offer you a job. Come on and work with us. Because see, you looking at wrestling the way it should be looked at.
But I get it. But John, you haven't been in this business that long, but you already got a taste of it. It's a nasty word in the business. A nasty word, and I'm about to say it. It's called. All right, listen up. I'm about to say it. Politics.
Yes.
You heard the word.
You whispered Politics. it. You whispered it. If we say it too loud,
I didn't want to say it too loud.
You say it too loud. You don't want to say it too loud. You said don't say it. You said
Yeah. But I mean, but I get what you're saying. I understand 100,000% what you're saying, but it's because of that one word that changes the whole narrative on a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. I mean, it really does change the narrative because it depends on who you are, whose ear you got the attention of, and how much stroke you got.
And if you're second generation,
And I hate to say it, but it's true. Even on this indie scene, you've seen it so far. You've seen it. He who has influence has the pull, and if you have the pull, you have the power. And if you have the power, then well, hey, you are the man. That's just what it. I mean, I hate to say that, but that's just the truth of the matter, man. But I mean, you try not to put it like that. You try not to, have it sound like that, but that's just the fact of the matter.
No, that's true. And that's why you need a true locker room leader, whether they're black, white, purple.
There you go. And see, that's the thing. People that want to be leaders want to be. They want to have it. Yes, they want to have it their way or no way at all. So most, not all, but most. Or I take it down to some. I take it down to some. I won't even say most. I take it down to some. Because to be a true, oh wow, John Cena's gonna be on main event.
I told you.
Wow, this thing is.
They
gonna milk this thing for. They gonna milk it.
That shit up. Yeah.
And plus, Cena lives in Tampa too, so that's perfect for him. But even though he still might be filming, so it might be via satellite. But anyway, that's besides the point. But like I was saying, if you got to be a true leader, man, you're gonna have to take some bumps and some bruises and eat some crow. And you might have to fall on your sword, you know what I'm saying, and take that loss. How many people actually want to do that for their fellow man? Because you got to think, it's in wrestling, man. In wrestling, it's what can I do for me to get me where I need to be, and maybe help somebody up along the way.
I won't name them, but the people, that boy that be giving out them T triggers like it ain't nobody business. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And what is going on with Jim and Drew going at it? But what is happening here? Good gracious, what did I miss?
Oh man, you got the I know you catching up.
Yeah, I'm trying to catch up because Jim rolled up in there like, okay, I'm just gonna straight steal on you, but that was a hood move that he just did, man. That was a straight. I ain't gonna lie.
When you get to watching this, you kind of get like every wrestler I feel like has a emotion in them where they ready to push out something. So like, bro, you don't know what kind of matches you're gonna get, and that's why this stuff is getting so much better. I don't know why AEW ain't trying to catch on, but
AEW unfortunately is AEW is unfortunately just chaos and havoc all the time, or it seems like, and it just but they have the potential, man. They have the potential is there, but they just, I don't know, it's like they're lacking something. And it drives me crazy because I'm like,
star power. I don't know.
They got the stars. They got the stars, man. If you're a true wrestling fan, man, you can Kenny Omega, Will Ospreay. If you're a true wrestling fan, you know who these people are, man. You know who
them boys got a squad. Yeah, them boys got a squad.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know. It's just But one thing I am happy about, they have gone to a smaller arenas. I do like that. I do appreciate that.
I like that too. because like when you're like you do anything performative, you kind of understand like being more intimate. You know, like that's the reason like a tiny desk concert is popular.
Yes.
You're into it's an intimate venue, so you're right
Yeah.
there, and
Yeah.
that's really good wrestling to see. If they make their prices more affordable, oh yeah, I can see them competing.
Yeah, because I ain't gonna lie, man. I looked at prices for Raw, bruh, 600 for ringside, bruh.
Boy, hey,
I'm like, bruh,
hey,
like, this ain't even. This ain't even.
you tagged me, and I looked that shit up. I said, Chris.
I'm like, bruh. I'm like, come on, bruh. This, hey, TKO, this Raw. This ain't the Royal Rumble, bro. This Raw. Y'all doing.
Yeah,
I'm like, y'all doing too
much. Shit, you might not have brought back No Mercy or something.
I'm like, bruh, y'all, shit. They ain't showing no mercy on them prices, boy. I'm like, God, I'm like 600 for a Raw, bruh. I'm like, boy, y'all. I'm like, I get it. Y'all gotta pay Netflix. I get it, all that. I get it, but bruh.
Lord Jesus, Lord Jesus.
That's why I hope I get. Hey, that's why hopefully I get what they get what I'm trying to get, so I won't have to pay that out of pocket.
Hey, you even about paying about out of pocket. It's about the straight up wrestling show putting in the work that it's put in. And when people listen back to this conversation, I want y'all to know the work is going to continue and only grow. It's going to grow to bigger platforms.
Facts.
And what if you see something that you never seen before when Raw comes here to Greenville, just know that like, hey, the work was put in for them to have achieved that at the Straight Up Wrestling Show. And we'll just leave it at that, big dog.
Facts. Harry's chiming in. He said they definitely have enough stars. Khan doesn't know how to use them. Double facts.
Yeah, I'm
facts,
so
chill.
You know, when you are trying to put together a promotion or you're trying to run a wrestling show, the main thing that you're gonna want to build or have to build is your roster, man. If you've got the money to do it right, man, you need to take some time out and give these people storylines. I don't even know what Ricochet doing over there, bro. Fighting over a road, like
it makes sense. It makes sense to somebody. I just don't know who, but it makes sense to somebody, bro.
Somebody. It's something for everybody. That's why you gotta love wrestling. Lord knows, bro. I'm looking at Harry. I pictured it. I put the Harry face up in the mirror and be like, you know that shit trash.
Yeah, and Harry says, Mag says Straight Up Wrestling Show straight up. Yeah, he agrees, man. Mag agrees. Tony got the star power. The star power is there. The names are there. But you just don't know how to utilize what you got, man. I mean, yes, you started finally going to a smaller arena so your show won't look so crazy. Okay, and you can actually show off the crowd that you have instead of having half the arena blacked out. Okay, great. That's wonderful. Okay, now you're doing that. Now you got to come up with storylines, like you said, to make sense and use your talent to their abilities. Just don't be making them try to light each other on fire or run them over with a car or something. Why, man? I mean, I'm like, dude, if a feud just started, why you just gonna be like, oh, I don't like you, I'm gonna set you on fire, I'm gonna stab you in the head with some scissors. I'm like, dog, y'all just not got a feud started. You jumping to it already?
I'll tell you from what I can think of, just being a promoter. For one, it's the network they're on. Because TNT could put Law and Order SVU on until you get the hell out of my face. So like they really are trying to make it riveting, and whoever they have over there, it's almost like they have Vince Russo writing for them or something.
Oh, you said Vince Russo, boy, I'm this man said
because Vince. I'm looking at it in the instance of it's like y'all are trying to be as shock value as you can, but also the wrestling is good, so you cannot say that wrestling ain't good.
Yeah, the wrestling is good. I mean, you cannot not say it ain't good.
And I feel like they kind of banking on that sense of it, but the storylines are just not there. For someone that is a purist, that's it's kind of pigeonholing yourself because you're not going to ever get the casual fan. Some people
wow,
sit
what a
down
claymore, man. Oh Lord, this might be it. Is this it?
for the moves.
Wow, that's it.
I'm telling you, this had to be one of the best Smackdowns. I mean, like I said, the product is getting to a level where you're gonna want to compete with this.
That was a heck of a claymore, boy. All right.
How do you think about Drew's new way of doing promos? His being more personable, using social media. What you think about that?
Yeah, you're right, man. I think I like it. I like it, man. How do you feel about it, man?
I think it's cool. I think it's definitely keeps him up to date with what he's doing. He kind of blurs the line between kayfabe and reality, so it's really cool.
Oh wow.
Do you think the Judgment Day misses him?
Oh yeah, they definitely miss him. God dog, boy, just stomping him, boy. Goodness gracious, they just going at it, boy. This is just oof.
Who's the heel between Damian Priest and Drew McIntyre?
Drew. Hell, it's easily Drew, boy. It's easily Drew, man. That's easy. That's easy, Drew, man. All day, Drew. It's Drew. Easy.
Who do you think comes out do you think they both come out of this feud being bigger stars?
I think they could be.
Me too, if they work it the right way. I'd like to see them slow it down like a territory like that. I don't see anyone doing that. I feel like, but I don't know if they got a choice or not either. So let's not speak like I work at the WWE or anyone knows what's going on there. But the truth of the matter is man, if I had a feud like this, I would burn it so slow.
Oh yeah, you definitely want to do that, man. Definitely want to take your time with that, man. I love Shinsuke is amazing, man. They got a great mood with Shinsuke, man, but they just ain't using him right off a flip, man, and it's killing me.
Yeah, man. What would you like to see? Would you like to see him do? What would you like to see him do though? More wrestling or more promo work? His promos already be fire,
yes,
man.
Yes.
So which one would you like to see him do more of? Wrestle more?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, shit. I got to agree with that. I would say though, when you think about it, I feel like a lot of the times when people take the schedule that they do at WWE, they know they're gonna be wrestling. So if he ain't wrestling like he normally should, they just might not have nothing for him. I'd rather they not have nothing for Shinsuke than put him in a bad gimmick because it's already not that.
I can feel you on that. I can feel that. I can feel that, dog. I feel that. But like I said, you got a great Muta type wrestler on your roster.
Yeah.
The Joker can go. He can go. He can work. We know this. And the vignettes and the promos you be setting him up with are amazing. Why don't you promote him and work him in such a way, man, that he can be just some feared, crazy monster from the Orient? You know what I'm saying?
No, I agree. I mean, you remember Tajiri?
Yes, he works over New Japan every once in a while. He used to work over New Japan once in a while because I just saw a match from a few years back with him and Muta. Amazing.
I feel like they had, I used to be obsessed with how he was a wrestler or whatever. Just the style he used, it was just very tough, and I don't know, just that's strong style. I didn't know what strong style was when I was 8, but I'm just being real. Like, man, he was a beast, man, and people.
And then when he put you in that tarantula, was just ugh. That tarantula was something sick, boy.
Hey, Max said, I hear you, Chris, regarding shin stain.
Oh man, come on! Why you call it, man? Why you call that man shin stain? Really? That's just so disrespectful, man. That's just so disrespectful, bro. Why you call that man shin stain, boy? Huh? That's messed up, man. You wrong for that, bro. You know you wrong for that, man. You know that's just wrong. Shin stain. Wrong.
Well, he might be shooting, but he be keeping up.
Yeah, man, boy, you ain't have to call that man no shin stain, boy. You ain't have to do that, man. God almighty, boy, you ain't have to do that, man.
Yeah, man, y'all let us know, man. If y'all think this was a better SmackDown than y'all seen in a good bit, y'all go ahead and put a 1.
Yeah, definitely. Let us know what y'all think about the SmackDown, man. Yeah, LA Knight is good, but you got to think, man, LA Knight is good, but they waited so long to pull the trigger on him. Oh, they waited so long to pull the trigger on that man.
But by the time they gave him the Slim Jim, man, it was too late.
Bruh, I'm trying to tell you, man, he just, it was crazy, man. I was like, bruh.
The dude's slogan is literally LA Knight, yeah, and Macho Man's slogan is literally, oh yeah. Like, it should took you no time to put that together. Like, who is over there working?
And speaking of Street Profits, here they go.
Oh, well, thank God, bro. I can tell you right now, this is gonna be some good moves, but they're gonna build it up too. As far as what I'm watching.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, but now are Street Profits are they actually finally gonna get their shot, man? That's all I need to know.
I don't know if they would do all this to take them off TV like that if they weren't going to. But they weren't on TV that much anyway, so I feel like this is the perfect time. Like, I don't know, like I say, Hunter back there with that pin.
They need to do something, man. They need to do something, man.
But feuds are starting to mean something again. Slowly we may get something back.
Yeah. I mean, but yeah, I like this, man. I mean, and Harry's tag team, man, DIY.
Oh yeah, I mean, whether or not I think like DIY has the most charisma or anything like that, that could be questionable. But I know that them boys can work, and I love watching them wrestle.
Yeah, they can work now. They can go. I give them props all day. They can go all day, man.
They're bad. They're dangerous. They got revenge on their minds. They get a dream.
How you think they make these tag team championships stay relevant?
I can see like some kind of like fatal 4-way tag team thing kind of happening here with them, with this tag titles and stuff. I can kind of see that happening here.
Yeah, they got a Texas Tornado match on Monday, so we're gonna see if that really.
Moment of silence. Oh, they tripping. They tripping.
Mad Madam say he going against my boy LA Knight. Okay, I see you like LA Knight, man.
Yeah, he down with LA. Hey, hold on real quick. I'll be right back, John. Hold on real quick, guys. I'll be right back.
All right. So we're just kind of chopping it up, y'all. I think like it's a good time, like for everyone to chime in. And still, what do y'all? I still looking for a little bit of feedback. If y'all think this was a better SmackDown than we currently been getting, regardless of them bringing Road Dogg in or them bringing any more new writers in. Just how do y'all feel about like how the product is turning out with what y'all watching? Yeah, these matches, man, they're turning into like a different animal. I'm actually like able to kind of be a little bit privy to what's going on. So I'm like, hey, this is the best product that I've seen in a long time, man. Oh, Mag said I don't think B-Fab is ready for Charlotte. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, Mag, bro. I know why, like in the sense of like how good I think Charlotte is, but that's just my fan biasness or marking out, as they would say. But like, B-Fab is a great in-ring worker. So why is it that you think she ain't ready for Charlotte? Is it just star power for you, or is there like you just know she's a better in-ring worker? Like Harry would say, you got to beat him, to beat the man, you got to beat the man.
All right, I'm back, guys. I'm back. Sorry about that.
What's up, Chris?
Had to handle something real quick there, but I'm back. B-Fab,
We're just talking about.
Oh dear Lord, good God!
B-Fab talking it though.
Nah, man, B-Fab trash, boy.
Yeah, she is trash, man. What are you talking about, John? She ain't no good in-ring worker, man. Goodness sakes, she should be working CMW PWF shows, man.
Oh, shots fired, big dog.
You got to be kidding me, man. God almighty.
B-Fab is trash, boy.
She is nowhere near the level.
Look, you know what, man? Hey, man, let me tell you how much I think of B-Fab. I'd rather see the strong face.
2.5 B-Fab matches I see. She went through a table and won. I said, all right, she willing to do. You remember when the Street Profits faced them in that street fight? She went through that table gladly. So I'm like, all right. Now, can she be talking to Charlotte? That's why I was gonna let Mag say it. I'm trying to be nice.
Come on. You feel for the okie doke, man. You feel for the okie doke.
And that's why y'all the veteran.
You feel for the okie doke, man. Look, and these folks, man. Look, everybody, listen. I'd rather see the strong faced lady go against Charlotte.
Oh gosh, wow.
Ooh, okay.
I'd rather see the strong faced lady go against Charlotte than B-Fab.
Man, B-Fab is not ready. That's all it is to it.
That's what I'm saying. The strong faced lady would at least make it look believable.
Bro, it's a couple other people that's just ready. I think they might have just put her there, but we're just talking about the Street Profits, so it's kind of funny that came up because literally they're just trying to like, hey, we giving y'all something to do. Because Lord knows.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Just please don't please don't give B-Fab any more credit. All I can really say is last time I seen her, she did better than what I thought she would last time I seen her wrestle. But man, she is nowhere near that the talent of Charlotte Flair. I mean, she's not even Candice LeRae. She's not even Candice LeRae level, man. I'm just come on.
That shot's fired. That shot's fired. Right.
You got to tell the truth. Tell the truth, shame the devil. You know he right.
B-Fab got a ways to go, man. Like I say, the potential is she has some potential, but yeah, they should have kept her in NXT for a little while longer, but they brought her up because of the group. So, I mean, it is what it is, man. But I'm like, oh my gosh. But yeah, Charlotte's gonna kill that girl, man. At least I think. Now Charlotte could be working with her and probably put her in a better position. I don't know. I could be wrong on that. Could be wrong on that, you know.
Man, like I said, the strong face lady will at least make it look realistic, but God, though, be fair, bruh.
Yeah, and I see Mag still calling Shinsuke Shinstain.
Man, come on, man. Tiffany Stratton beat my girl Piper Niven.
Yeah, she beat Piper Niven, man. But you know, then Tiffany did get attacked by Charlotte Flair. That is something I strongly disagree with. That they shouldn't have did that. That's something that they shouldn't have done tonight. But they did pull that move. Let's see. But it's a couple things. I mean, everything haven't been copacetic the way it should have gone down. But nobody's perfect when it boils down to it. All right, LA Knight. So is this LA Knight versus Shinsuke about to go down?
Yeah, this is it.
Yes, sir.
This is the main event right here.
Okay.
Hey, Harry, now we got you back on. How you think they should be? You think we could have had more matches, or is the way they're laying it out now like just the better? It's just they're doing what they're doing for like spots and TV time, or
they slow down the matches, man, to get more commercial time and things like that. It's all about money. It really is. Because if you look at the structure of the company now, it's like somebody at TKO Holding say, okay, we're gonna go for profit over substance when it boils down to it. Now I'm thinking Rock came in and said, okay, no, we need to give these people something to really keep their eyes glued to the set, and they are. But you know, they are taking a certain amount. They're taking a certain amount of people in the company and putting the focus on them when they have a lot more people that should be out on the floor instead of back in catering. So they can have a lot more matches. You have a 3-hour show, man. You should at least have 10 matches, in my opinion. You should have anywhere from at least 8 matches at the least, but I say 10 matches on a 3-hour show. And
yeah, Lord, but you act like this need people like WrestleMania, but
man, you need to cut this out. You cannot
do that on TV.
Bro,
listen
with
to
they
me.
roster,
Listen to
with
me.
they roster, I would try.
Listen to me.
Roster.
You cannot tell me 4, 5, 6 years ago, 10, 15, 20 years ago, that they wasn't having 10 matches on Nitro and on Raw. They was having 10 matches.
I don't remember that.
Yes, they were.
I can't, because I watched the old episode of Raw with my girl, and then I watched.
They were, Chris. They were. Them matches, a lot of those matches was very short.
Like, why is this one longer?
You had a lot of Goldberg blast matches. You had a lot of matches like that. It wasn't just Goldberg blasting people out. You had a lot of matches like that. You had 3, 4 matches like that, and then you had probably 5 or 6 other matches that was kind of long. That's why you don't remember it. They did. They was having like 8 to 10 matches. They were. I don't know what in the world you're talking about.
But they wouldn't have been that good, though.
That's why I don't remember them, but they were trash.
No, you're not thinking that's the whole thing about it, man. You got to look at wrestling for what it's worth. When they used to have 5 matches on an hour show, Chris, on the Mid-Atlantic Championship, Georgia Championship wrestling shows that was an hour long. They would have 5 matches. They used to show 5 matches on an hour-long show. So
it won't work. That won't work now, but it will not work now.
Oh, of course it will work. You saying it don't work, but hey, this stuff right here obviously is not working. I mean, this right here is working for what's name? Why? Wait a minute, Chris, think about it. What you cannot tell me it won't work, Chris, because this the bottom line is wrestling gaining fans or are they losing fans? Just answer that question. Is it gaining fans or losing fans? Answer the question. Yes.
It don't matter about that. It all matter what's coming in. It's what's coming in, but that money. It don't matter about if you getting fans. It's matter about if you moving the product.
Hey, Chris, you know you looking silly with your eyes all big and stuff. It's all this money. It's money. It's money.
It is, man.
Hey, Chris, why did they release 10 people? Why did WWE just release 10 people?
They weren't profitable.
Exactly. They said they are having money problems. They're not making the money that they've been making. That's the reason. Tony Khan just released people because they're not making the money that they was making, Chris. Stop that, man.
Look who you just said, Tony Khan.
No, WWE said the same thing too. That's the reason they released those 10 people, because of money. They had to make cuts, Chris.
And plus, Harry, them folk wasn't bringing in no money anyway, man. You look at the folk they released.
Oh
Harry,
my God!
Okay, look at this, Harry. Look at this. Look at this, Harry. Let's look at this.
You're not listening to me, Chris. Chris, I don't need to talk to you about.
I don't need to talk to you then, man. I'm put you on mute right now, but you make no sense.
Chris, every company I've worked with, I have been in management, and you know that. Every company I've worked with, I have raised to the level of management, money, profit, loss, and everything. Don't talk to me about money, man.
Come
this
on,
right here, they are losing money, Chris. They are losing. Anytime you lose fans, if Pepsi comes in, if there's nothing but Coke in a restaurant, and they put Pepsi there with them, and Coke loses profit sharing with a Pepsi coming in and taking some of their profit sharing, they are going to take money away from Coke. If that's the way the game is. If another company, say if NWA get a national TV deal, come in, they're going to take money away from TNA, AEW, WWE. That's the way it happens. That's the way the ball bounces in anything you do. It doesn't matter if you're Apple, doesn't matter if you're Samsung or whatever. If somebody comes in, a new player comes into the game, they are going to take away profit margin, Chris. That's the way business work, man. Don't come and be like money, money, money. They are making money, Chris, because they are raising prices on everything. It's inflation, Chris. Inflation. That's the reason they're making record profits, Chris. Inflation. Tickets did not cost $90-something 5 years ago, Chris, for a doggone seat in the second level, Chris. Goodness sake, man. Goodness sake. If I tell you what, if we go out and do a PWF show and a CMW show, and that same 40 people that we get, we charge them $10 instead of charging them $10, we charge them $25, and all of them pay that $25. We're gonna make more money, Chris. Goodness sake, stop it. You pay $45 for a t-shirt instead of $15 for a t-shirt. Chris, you're gonna make more money, Chris. Don't talk to me about money, man.
Hey, man, that's what you got to do. You got to bust them in the head, boy. You got to bust them in the head, man.
Chris, you maximize your sale. Even a drug dealer knows that. When you selling the dog with a $5 bag is now doggone a $25 bag, you're gonna make more money, Chris. Stop it. And it don't matter that you done dropped off a few different people. Say, oh, like I say, I let a few people go, but still I'm gonna maximize my profits. I'm gonna make more money because I'm charging this person more money, and that person is a fiend for my wrestling product. That same person, when they release these certain people, they say, okay, we lose 3 fans here, 3 seats are empty here, but hey, we're charging this person $40 instead of that $10, and that person pays that $40. Chris, they still make their money, man. They still make their money.
As a person that goes to concerts, I can speak to that because like my wife went to 2 Taylor Swift concerts, and I can tell
Jesus.
Went to Atlanta and Miami, and I can tell you, boy, the merch. Taylor Swift charged $70 for a hoodie, bro. Like,
man, you're killing me, Chris. You're killing me, man. I'm telling you, you're killing me.
Hey, man.
That don't matter that you losing fans. It's the money. Yes, it does matter. It matters. I don't know about, like, say, as far as you in churches, I've seen pastors. I've seen people that lose certain members. They lose their congregation. They continue to lose it, but they continue to hang on to their church because they continue to dig into people for more and more money, and they hang on to their church for that. But even though I've seen churches where they dwindled down from 50 to like 7 people, and they still able to hold on to their church because they doggone basically going into their whole paycheck and say, and pretty much rolling out and saying, you need to pay this much money so we can hold on to the church. That pastor's still making money, man. Chris, if you don't have people, you have a dying product.
Hey, man, I'm going to say the world's most famous quote, man. And it goes with everything.
What?
There's a sucker born every minute.
Of course it is. There's a sucker born every minute. And like I say, hey, I wish I was under you and you was running the business. You know why? Because you would be the sucker that I would be sucking off of. I'll tell you that 100%. Because I'll be like, this joker don't know what's going on. I'll be like, hey, Chris, Chris, we have, let's say, Chris, say we own Sunkiss. We own Sunkiss products. And we got 12 different flavors. I say, Chris, this is what's happening, Chris. I'll be like, Sunny Delight has come out with a whole bunch of different flavors, and they competing with us. But Chris be like, long as we making that money. But you know what I did? You got me in charge of marketing and strategy and things like that. I went to the stores and I upped our 10 cents more at each one of our products. We still making the money because people still addicted to that product. But that what's the name? Sunny Delight sees that and say, we're gonna drop our profit margin a little bit down, a little bit lower, so maybe 7 cents lower, and people maybe they're gonna move over and get that Sunny Delight. Hey, we're saving a bargain here, and you see it. You might see a little bit of profit going down, but not much, and you're not paying attention to that. You just still saying money. I might be an accountant that says, I'm gonna skim off the top because this joker's not paying attention to it. He's making some money. I'm gonna skim off the top. Get into money. I've been into money management for a long time. Do not ever talk to me about money unless you know exactly what you're talking about, man. Because the thing about it, I ain't trying to say you don't know what you're talking about. It's just that WWE has fooled all of us, man, because that's all they've been talking about is profit, record profits. And we did that with Winn-Dixie. Remember when Dixie was here?
Yeah.
We had Winn-Dixie all them years. Winn-Dixie ain't going nowhere because Winn-Dixie been around for years. Harry, you crazy. Telling people Winn-Dixie's going out of business in Greenville. They ain't going to be in Greenville. They ain't going to be in the South Carolina area, South Carolina, North Carolina, Tennessee. That I was the doggone.
They only went down in Florida, I think.
Yeah, they only in Florida now. I'm like, we was losing $323,000 every quarter. And people like, but Harry, we're dealing in billions. I'm like, you cannot continue to lose that much money, and with 250 stores and maintain what you have.
Well, y'all had Tony Khan working for y'all, boy.
Florida's covering everything. We're dealing in billions, man. What
had Tony Khan working for y'all for real, boy.
I was telling people, get out of there. Take your money out. You got money in stock and everything. Take your money out, man. I know money. This is all it is to it. I know. I don't know why I don't play stock market. I just don't know why. I need to get back into that stuff. But let's see. All right, where we at, man? Where were we?
This was the last one right here, man.
All right,
Max said I agree.
With Strong Face will be a better match for Charlotte, no doubt. All right, Max says you don't get this from any other YouTube show. Love the Straight Up Wrestling Show. Heck yeah.
We'll take that.
Yeah, no doubt.
Man, God dog, but Shinsuke ain't got
they ain't
offense in this match.
I think they wanted to make LA Knight look good. It's Shinsuke, man. They should have never put this title on.
But doggone, man.
If they're not gonna let Shinsuke get any moves in, man, they should have just. Oh my gosh, man! Like I said, look,
this is crazy. Shinsuke, like I said, he ain't got that. I mean, he getting offense in, but it ain't not as much as LA Knight. But this is just.
They look. What did I say? I've been saying all night long. TKO Holdings is about who's the most popular. Even though it's a good show, they are going with it's a popularity contest now. If you're
and speaking of popularity, man,
I mean TK.
What do you think?
No, it's always been popularity, but skill always has played a part. Skill will always beat popularity in the end. It always does.
Now, what do you think about this then, Harry? I saw a commercial while you were gone. Dana White talking about getting into boxing, man. Speaking about popularity.
Well,
yeah, and they're gonna have shows over in Saudi Arabia. They unsigned a deal with Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, Saudi Arabia is doing a whole bunch of things with boxing, but he's gonna have to compete with Eddie Hearn and a whole bunch of people. Bill,
boy, he ain't got a referee, boy. He ain't got a referee, but I love it, boy.
Oh gosh, man. He's gonna have to compete with a lot of people in this boxing arena, man. So I mean, I don't know.
But if the right don't get you, the left one will, boy.
Just crazy.
Oh, shoot, a new finisher.
Look like doggone Shaggy right there.
But the referee out, boy. This is craziness.
Good match.
So what would you was about to say, Chris, about that commercial?
Yep. But they signed the deal, man. Dana White done inked the deal with them boys, and come on, man, really? This is how we gonna do this, man? Really? Two and a half, man, because of the ending.
Okay, 2.5 then.
Because of the ending, man. The ending, he should have not have won like that, man.
I don't like the way it went down. I just really don't. I knew he was gonna win it tonight. I knew it. I don't have no problem with him winning. But Shinsuke they didn't give him a chance, man. He did not have a chance as this champion. Oh my gosh, man.
Oh shoot, they're gonna be in Barcelona, Spain next Friday. Oh
yeah.
Shoot.
That should be a great show.
Yeah.
It should be a great show, man. I'm just
golly, that's crazy.
Oh my God. But yeah, look, Dana White coming in the box, and I think he'll do well with this, but he's gonna have to pay these guys bosses. He's gonna have to pay them a lot more than the MMA guys.
Oh, good Lord, yeah.
A lot more.
Yeah. He don't like to pay.
He actually will help the popularity probably of boxing. But boxing now is a money game, and that's the only reason that he's getting into it. Dana's getting into it. And the thing is, it's not going to be on regular TV. It's not going to be on ESPN like an MMA or anything. Like it's TKO Holdings is the one who want Dana White to get into boxing. When it boils down to it, it's all about TKO Holdings. It's all a money game, Chris. They all want money, and boxing and wrestling. Wrestling was even going to that level. Now wrestling, I don't care what WWE was saying. I don't care about record profits, and they kept on trying to promote for the last 2 years. It's the most watched thing now than it's ever been. It's nowhere near. If wrestling was as popular as it used to be when Hogan had the title, when Hogan was running with that title, and when Flair was NWA ruling the NWA and things like that, if it was as popular as it was back then, I guarantee you this, it would go strictly every big show. Now you have things on pay-per-view, but everything will be on pay-per-view. Every single thing. Yeah. We probably be paying for a lot more than what we're paying for now. As far as the premium live events that's free for WWE, they wouldn't be free. It will be big time money, just like boxing. TKO Holdings will take this thing to another level as far as money. If wrestling was as good as it was before, they would. True. They would. I mean, TKO Holdings is looking for that. They are looking for. I mean,
they looking for that home run, man. That home run.
They're looking for that home run. They are looking for bigger than life characters in wrestling. What wrestling was built off was bigger than life characters. They got it. They have them.
Yeah.
But they don't know how to promote them to get it that way. As far as to the whole general public now, who are the guys that you can look at in the WWE and can say that they're bigger than life characters? As far as all of wrestling. All right, Mag says Miss Stain is at it again. Good win for LA Knight, 2.5, almost 3 stars. I roll with 2.5.
So,
Mag, and I know you're happy that your boy won and everything.
What would y'all give the show overall tonight, man? What would y'all give the show overall tonight? Because I think
that's 3 stars.
What'd you say?
I think that's about 3 stars.
For the overall show? 3 stars?
Yeah, I mean 3.5. I always, after listening to Big Dog,
I give it 4 stars. I give it 4 stars, man, overall. I give it 4 stars. With all the promos, with Cody coming out there, with Naomi and Bianca and Jade, and what Randy Orton was able to put together, all that stuff, everything put together, I give it 4 stars. It was a really good show. Very good show. So yeah, I give it 4 stars. I give it a little higher than what you had in that, John. It was really good.
Yeah,
Mag gives it 2.5 stars. Mag, even with the promos and stuff, Mag, 2.5 stars. You must be just rating the matches, Mag. If you're just rating the matches, I can understand that.
He said he can push it up to 3.
Yeah, I give it 4 stars. I'm talking about because I'm looking at the structure of the show, how the show was ran and everything. I'm looking at how the show was ran, how the show was played out. I'm gonna give it 4 stars for that. I'm not giving it 4 stars for now. If I just look at it from the match standpoint, because like I said, I gotta go ahead and give them a good ranking for the show, because I think what I'm looking at is this show is they doing it the way it's supposed to be done. You know, this is the way a wrestling show supposed to be done, and I haven't seen that in a while from the WWE. I mean, as far as wrestling, I don't see many shows put together that when I look at a show and say that's the way a wrestling show should be done. And tonight the WWE did it the way it's supposed to be done. So I'm ranking the structure of how the show was ran and how everything played out. That's what I'm giving them. That's the reason I'm giving them 4 stars. But if I just go with match quality and things like that, it's going to be 2.5 stars, like Mag went ahead and said at the first point. But I gotta go ahead because they are building up storylines. I'm looking like they're building up storylines, and they look like they have something going. So that right there gives them an extra 1.5 stars. So that's what I'm ranking this show on. That's the reason they get 4 stars.
I would retract my statement and go ahead and give them 4.5 as well, because the consistency from Monday to today,
it definitely was really good. But you know, the whole thing is they have got to continue that. They have they have to show us that they can, that this right here can play on, weeks and weeks up until WrestleMania. If they can keep it going like this till WrestleMania, I think they have something. But one thing I do see that they're doing, and I'm pretty sure I'm not wrong on this, is like I said, everything is a popularity. It's all about popular. If you're not popular, they don't want you on the show. TKO don't want you on the show. They don't want you pretty much. They trying to play you off and trying to push. I ain't gonna say push you out the door, but they saying, hey, don't use them. We want to use the people that's getting the biggest pop. I mean, come on, Bianca coming back from nowhere. You know why? Because Bianca, the last couple of years, you know how popular that girl was. Even when she started losing some pop. Even when she started losing some pop, people was getting tired of her. Then next thing you know, she bounced back up. And the kids loved her like crazy. So they bringing her back in the fold and say, hey, we want to go ahead and put her in the main, one of the main matches, one of the top matches in main, as far as in WrestleMania. It's all about how popular you are. Drew McIntyre deserves a lot more than what he's getting, but they're looking at, his popularity. How popular is he? They're looking at Damien, seeing how popular is he. So the guys who getting the biggest pops, and not saying that that's wrong, that they shouldn't put these people in the forefront. Because when it boils down to it, I hate to say it, Mag, LA Knight, your man, I'm still gonna say it. He's a C+ wrestler. He'll never be no more than that. He's a C+ wrestler. He never will be no more than that.
Harry never liked him, but Harry never liked him.
Look, I like him. I do like him. He's great for the business. But I'm just telling you, as far as his skill level, he will never be no more than a C+ wrestler. They did the same thing with Magnum TA. I don't care what nobody say. Magnum TA was a C+ wrestler too. That's what he was. He just was a hellified popular wrestler, and he was a good-looking guy, and women loved him. So they pushed him and pushed him and pushed him up. But this guy was no superstar. He was not a great wrestler, man. He wasn't no Tully Blanchard. He had that nice feud with Tully Blanchard. Tully was way more skilled than Magnum TA. But that's what LA Knight is. But, LA Knight, like I said, I heard you earlier, when I was in the car, LA Knight, they pulled the trigger with him very late. But LA Knight should have had that belt. He probably should be going into a second, year and a half by having the Intercontinental Championship of the United States belt. He should have a 1.5 to 2 year run with a title. He should. And that's because not just because of his popularity, everything that he brings to the game, man. This guy can bring women to, he can bring women into the, wanting to come in with their man. He can do so many different things, man. As far as building the popularity, he's the perfect guy to do it. He's not out there doing some yeet chant, doing something goofy like that or whatever. He's just that type of person that wrestling needs. I will say that, I know who's good for the business and who's not good for the business. All right, Max says total entertainment, 3.5 stars. This was a long show, and I forgot about the Naomi theatrics. Yeah, 3.5 stars, and that's what John said too. 3.5 stars, and I definitely can go with that. 3.5 to 4 stars. We'll go ahead and leave it at that. But yeah, it was a really good show, man. All Matt says, in my opinion, LA Knight is the same caliber as Rick Rude. Just saying, I agree. WWE did pull the trigger late on LA. They did. Rick Rude was a little bit better than LA Knight. LA Knight does, when I think about it, he is kind of close to Rick Rude, but Rick Rude is a little bit better. Don't you think, Chris? Rude's a little bit better.
I would say a little bit more than a little bit.
Yeah.
He had it in the ring, and he had it with the girls. Remember, he went on shows.
He did. Well, he charisma and everything. Look, at first,
I mean, and granted, his promos were always the same. We want you fat sweat hog, sit down, blah, 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 blah. That was okay, but that was his thing. Okay, cool, whatever. I mean, I can't knock it, but Hey guys, Eric, you and John hold it down. I gotta go give me something to eat because my stomach is growling.
Yeah, I'm about to go eat. I'm gonna get a little snack or whatever.
I'm about to go run the Wendy's. Give me some chicken sandwiches.
Yeah. Go ahead and get you something. Go get you something to eat, man. But we're gonna finish this off, John. But appreciate it, Chris, coming on and everything like that.
Man, I gotta go back and, like I said, I gotta go back and watch it, man. I gotta go back and rewatch.
Yeah, you gotta go back and check it out, man. But right before you leave, though, like I said, man, it's. Yeah, as far as Rick Rude, I give him about 3. I give him about a 0.3. I don't think he's that much more talented. It's just that he knew how to navigate a match better than LA Knight. You just put it that way. Because Rick Rude, because I give LA Knight, I have him at a 3.5, and that's C+. I have Rick Rude at a 3.8, almost a 4-star at a 3.8. But the thing about Rick Rude is, Rick Rude can wrestle. He can wrestle the top level stars. It doesn't matter, night in and night out, and he still can make it look very good.
Oh yeah, thank you, Christine, for that, man. Daylight savings time, guys. Daylight savings time.
Thank you very much, Christine. Christine says night, guys. Appreciate it, Christine. But Rick Rude could turn around a match against anybody and just make it. He was outstanding at that. So I got to give him and his promos. Even though they was the same thing, man, they was really good. He had his own thing. LA Knight
and they worked for him. It worked for him.
Yeah, it worked for him. LA Knight borrows from a lot of people, man. I hate to say it. But that's not putting LA Knight down. It's just like I'm saying, he's just a C+ wrestler. He always will be. And I'm glad for him. But I they did pull the trigger too late on him, and it is what it is. But Chris, have a great night, man. We'll talk to you in just a little bit. Right. Finish up with John.
All right, guys. Y'all be easy.
All right, Chris.
You too.
Hey, have a good one.
All right. Mag says thanks again for another awesome show. Great show, guys. Have an awesome weekend. You too, Mag. But John, man. So I mean, so what you think, man? Overall, I mean, like I say, it was a good show. What was the best moments you think of the night?
I like what Cody delivered tonight. I see that he can carry this entire thing until they're able to use John Cena again. Yeah. I mean, Cody. I mean, it's obvious Cody is, he's the star for the future for WWE. I don't know how long he's gonna stay in the game when it boils down to it. I'm sure Brandy. I mean, I know she wants him to. He's a corporate guy. She wants him to be a corporate guy. So I don't think he's going to wrestle too much longer. He's already said that, but I can see him losing the title, and he's going to get that title back. They may put that title on John Cena again so he can break Flair's record, but I don't think it's really going to mean that much when it boils down to it. As far as putting the title on him, it's going to be kind of like LeBron maybe passing Jordan or passing Kareem or whatever. That's what it's going to be, but he's still not going to be considered the greatest because, he took time off from wrestling and he, is coming back to it. But I don't think even if he never would have took time off, I don't think he would ever be considered as the greatest wrestler of all time. He'll never be considered Flair. Yeah. But and I can agree with that because people don't even if people say they may not. No one calls Roman Reigns the GOAT, but I mean they kind of have the same schedule and look who's had more impact.
Oh yeah, exactly. Tonight was really good. I will say that. And man, if they can keep this up, and do it. Monday Night Raw was pretty good too. And for the last few weeks, I mean, I think the last couple of weeks, 2 to 3 weeks, both shows have been really good. And, if they can keep this thing up, I do think they're going to distance themselves a little bit more from AEW. I hate to say it, to the AEW fans, but yeah, AEW definitely got to step up their game. Tony Khan needs to bring in somebody in there, man, that's going to sit down with him and say, hey, this is the way it should be done. I know you having some great shows at your pay-per-views, but you got to run your TV shows a little different to pretty much keep the interest going. But like Chris said a little earlier, it is better that he's put it in smaller arenas. It looks better on TV and everything. But still, when it boils down to it, the bottom 100%. Line, like I always say, man, the bottom line is what you bring inside of that ring, what you show to the people inside the ring. That is your product. That's what we are consuming. That's what the consumers see, and that's what you are delivering. And if you got to deliver it. In wrestling, man, you got to deliver every night. You cannot have any off nights because hey, that person that sees you for the first time, you may never see him again. It's with wrestling, because a lot of people don't want to watch it anymore. You only have one chance sometimes. So you got to give us your best, man. You definitely got to give us your best. And it's the whole show don't have to be a 5-star banger, but you got to have a few of those every now and then, either promos or matches mainly, but promos too. Your promos and everything has to be going somewhere. And your wrestlers got to walk out of the ring as stars, but when you attack, these wrestlers can't walk back with dignity and honor that they just defeated an opponent in the ring. You got to let these guys take it in that, hey, I just defeated this guy and, I'm the champion or whatever. And I'm the one that's looking good, instead of having him attack on the way back to the ring. But like I said, man, look, WWE tonight, they really did their thing, man. I got to give Triple H and I give Road Dogg their credit straight up.
Yeah, man, I'm thoroughly impressed, and I like to see a lot more of that, going on, because I feel like being in the independent wrestling scene, like you just see people emulate and try to emulate, what they see on a smaller scale. So that's kind of why we see things that don't, we have storylines that just never go anywhere. Like,
right. Oh yeah.
That's that breaks all the way down to.
Yeah, everything that WWE does, it goes down, from WWE, AEW, it goes all the way down to the indies. And a lot of people try to emulate that and pretty much run copycat shows. And like I said, as far as us, that's one thing I don't want us doing. That's, my approach to booking and, the way I see shows. I go from my experience from watching the NWA all those years, watching not just the NWA, the WWE, the WWF, when it was a territory, AWA, when it was a territory, when they had territories, AWA had their territories broken up, and the WWE had was WWF back then. They had a few other different things that was running outside of them where they ran it as a territory. And of course, the NWA was the biggest territory. But, I go from my experience as territories, and it was all about storylines, man. And the storylines is what built your, it built your platform, and you built you built up your stars by having them going in and having squash matches, and then your big shows, you had them going up against the other guys who are the best in the company. And I don't know why Chris didn't remember, but you could go back and you can count those matches in shows from 20 years, 25 years ago, from Nitro and Raw and everything. There was 10 matches every night, man. They'd have those 2 and 3 hour shows. They had 10 matches. There's no ands or buts about it. I'm like, but I don't know why Chris saying, man, I'm like, man, what are you talking about? This is something new. Everybody know that's new. Those 5 matches or whatever, 4 and 5 matches, that's new. But yeah, Chris got a short memory, man. He needs to sharpen up on that. But they get all that is new. 4 or 5 matches doing a 3-hour show. That's not really good. It's just I think what they have like 6 tonight. I think they had 6 tonight, which was pretty decent.
Yeah, I was like, wow.
Yeah, they had like 6 tonight, but they've been having like 5, and I know they was having like 4. They had 4 a couple times over on the Monday night since they went to switch over to Netflix, but they have 4 or 5 matches, and in 2.5 hours, man. And that's just like flat out crazy. Just how much talking can you do? But man, yeah, it's been a good show, and I appreciate you coming on, man. Working with us, rocking with us tonight. And hey,
No problem, brother.
We're partners anyway. Hey, Straight Up Wrestling Show, PWF, CMW, that's all a conglomerate, is all together. So hey, we all doing our thing. So I'm pretty sure everybody, man, I appreciate everybody staying on, because I see still a good number of people is on as far as on each platform. I appreciate each and every one of y'all still sticking in here with us, even though we don't have as many people talking tonight as we usually do. But that's all good. Yeah. But we definitely will see you guys a little bit later. I appreciate Magnum being on tonight. Appreciate Christine Saucy Girl coming through tonight. I appreciate Alma Clark coming through tonight. Let's see. Appreciate Black Rain 7920. My man, let's see, AJ Skills coming through tonight. Let's see. And everybody else, Lucas, my boy Lucas coming through tonight, and everybody else who came through. My man John Smith came through tonight. And there's some other people that came through tonight. I don't have my whole list because I ended up turning this thing off. But so, everybody else, if I didn't mention your name, hey, that we definitely meant to get to you, but we always get to you as much as possible. But we will see you guys a little bit later. Y'all stay straight up. John, you have a great night, man. Appreciate you coming, brother.
Straight up.
And I'll see you sometime this weekend. Stay straight up. Peace.
Peace.